What's going on, everybody? Thank you very much for joining us for a special Sunday night hanging out here. A little bit of different stream than I normally have, but I'm really excited about this. I have a couple great friends that are going to be jumping in here as well, and we'll dig into what we're doing a little bit more when I bring them out. But I want to first say thanks to anybody that's jumping in this live or catching a replay of this. Really excited about this. A little nervous, but I'm pretty excited about it all. But we'll go through and talk about what we're going to do tonight. We'll dive right into it and get the input of our great guests on here. But we'll bring them out right now just so I don't waste too much time. But we'll go and first off, we're going to say we're going to bring out both of our guests. So get ready, guys. You got to be ready. No, just kidding. But Larry, we got Larry, the Horror Cat Dad. We got you out here. Thank you very much, sir, for joining in for the stream tonight.
Of course.
Appreciate you. And then we got Anthony. Anthony's Horror and More.
How's it going?
Doing great.
Thanks for having me on, bud.
I appreciate you. Seriously, some of the coolest things about this whole diving into YouTube has been meeting people like the two of you. And I like complete sincerity. Both of you very cool. I appreciate the friendships that we've made and just digging into some different interests, things that you both bring out on your channel that gets me excited about maybe some different ways to steer my collecting. And then maybe I'll get mad at you later, you know. But thank you very much, both of you, for jumping out here. I really, truly appreciate it.
You don't want to go down this. You don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
That's where you're like, don't do it. Don't follow.
I can tell you right now. Yeah.
Oh, well, I've always had interest in it, but seeing both of you have had a lot of videos of some things you've been collecting and putting out there that got me excited to kind of jump into some different things. And that's what we're going to get into a little bit tonight. But anybody joining tonight that have not checked out either of these guys, I have both their YouTube channels linked in the description. Please go check them out. They both are great guys, put out great content and a lot of fun stuff to go watch. So I'd say that doesn't cost you anything. Go sub up to them, go check out a few videos and, you know, see if it's your thing or not. But so thank you. So doing that to introduce tonight, what we got going on, and my camera is probably a little too close. I can't pull the whole thing in, but we got a NECA mystery box, as they call it. NECA is some figures that I have had an interest of grabbing a few of in the past. And I'd say Anthony and Larry, both of you have had videos of them before in the past that I've seen things that I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool to have. Larry, then you put out your mystery box that you got. It was a horror pack from NECA. Really liked what I saw there. I decided I was going to go buy one. They did not have any horror packs available at that time when I went to go buy it. Sci-fi is a really high up on my list of things I get into. So I was like, oh, that was available. I'll go for it. So I'll stop talking a little bit here in just a second and let you two talk. But this thing I bought on December 23rd. I paid $130 about, and they said at that time it was going to be about a $500 worth of value of NECA figures in this thing. There's a good weight to it. I weighed this. I said I was not going to open it. I put it on the scale. It's 14 pounds. Wow. So we're going to figure out what 14 pounds ends up being at the end of the night.
Hey man, I'm pulling for you, man.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you for sure.
It's I've seen some videos of people getting them out there. Some that I'm like, and then some I'm like, oh man, if I could get half of what they got, I would be pretty excited. So a little nervous, very excited. And I'm leaning on you two tonight. I said earlier, kind of joking around before we went live, not to pull any punches, because you two know way more about the NECA figures than I do. And, after we get through this whole thing, open it up, look at what it ends up being in here, whether you think it goes to that $500 value that they put on there. I've also said I've had some red flags with this one. One has been the amount of time that it ended up being to actually get it in. I think Anthony was doubting whether I actually purchased the thing or not, because he was like, dude, are you getting this thing in or not? Were you lying to me?
Oh no, I knew.
Did you ever have that thought? You were just
No,
like, nah.
I really didn't. No. You don't seem like the lying type, Corey.
I almost felt like I was lying for a second. Like, no, I thought I purchased it, and I went back out and looked. But
even if it was a year later, I would still like, okay, I'm sure it's coming. Corey's an honest guy. I know it's gonna be here.
So, Misery loves company, and we have a few other videos that were popping up that were about the same length of time, right around the same purchase time, and right about the same delivery time. Larry sent me one today. I actually jumped out to his channel, watched his, and man, if I get anything like he got, I'll be excited. But there's a YouTube channel, Action Figure Minute. I just subbed up to him after I saw that video. I dropped a comment on his video saying like, man, if I get anything like you got, I'll be super happy. And he responded back. So it was pretty cool to start connecting to some people, in some different areas of YouTube. But
yeah.
So these are going to be collectibles, figures. We're going to see what we get in the box tonight. But I'll go around. My dog wants to say hi, so you hear him barking in the background.
What's up, buddy?
Just say hi. Jax wants to say hi to everybody. I'm pretty much professional at this point, so you'll hear dogs barking. You'll hear washing machines going. You'll hear whatever. But I like to go around and just really quickly on both of you, like what's your experience been in your collecting of NECA figures? So just whether your thoughts of them, what you've seen, what you're excited about, whether you bought it or not. I don't know if there's anything you want to throw out there, your thoughts about the company and some of the figures that you've seen coming out from either one of them.
Yeah, well, I can start if you want.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So yeah, it's funny. I've always kind of been a collector of various things, like NECA figures, Spirit Halloween stuff, movies. Even I've got a lot of hats too, and just all sorts of stuff. I mean, I've just always had like a collector's mentality. I've got a lot of watches as well. Like I've got all sorts of stuff. Even when I was a kid, I used to collect action figures and cars. I mean, I'd play with them, but still, I loved action figures and cars and stuff. So it goes way back for me. But recently, over the last couple of years or the last few years since COVID started, that's more when I started getting into the NECA brand and like Toonie Terrors and NECA Ultimate figures and Spirit Halloween stuff and all that kind of good stuff. And as you can see, I've got this display of like turtle figures and stuff from their Ultimate line.
Nice. Got them all lit up.
Yeah, these are new. I got some new cabinets in. I've got a couple more curio cabinets on either side here on this wall that also have like all sorts of horror figures and, bobblehead stuff, just like all sorts of stuff, all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, that's kind of been my experience. I really like NECA as a brand. I think they're pretty good. I think they do a good job with the face sculpts and the articulation, all the little pieces that they come with, the various weapons and accessories that you get. The only problem I've been having with them lately is just, I like to go out hunting for this stuff. So I go out to Target and various places, Meijer, which is, in the Midwest, and Walmart, of course. And I've noticed like less and less of NECA being put in stores over on my end. And, it used to be a lot. I mean, the NECA vendors would be out every week at Target, reloading figures and all this stuff. But lately, it's been hardly anything at all. So I guess I don't know if they're having a problem getting this stuff to stores or if they want you to order from their online site instead. Maybe they're trying to cut out the middleman, not put as much stuff in stores. I'm not sure, but I just noticed because I used to go in every week to Target and find goodies like, ooh,
Yeah.
there's the new
Yeah.
Toonie chairs, there's the new NECA Ultimates, there's new bobbleheads, because they make those really nice, sturdy ones made out of like resin, really good ones. But now I mean, I could wait months before seeing anything really new. Like I'm waiting for the Krampus one. I really want that Krampus NECA figure. It's beautiful, and the accessory kit and all that stuff that comes with it. But I don't know. Might have to
Order
wait.
online, man.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, I've got so much stuff that like space is now an issue because between movies and figures and all that, it's just hard to find room for everything.
Oh, sure.
So I'm actually like okay with kind of taking a little break from it. Um, but yeah, but I love it. What about you, Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
So for me, I tried like Anthony. I was at first when I was getting NECA figures, I was getting from Target, from I was late to the game on a lot of stuff. So it all started with I think my first NECA figure after yeah, my first NECA figure was probably Frankenstein's monster from the Universal Monsters line. Only reason being is because I love the Universal Monsters, and couple years back, my wife got me the Mondo Creature from the Black Lagoon for Christmas,
And that's
and
like
I
one of
had
your
been
favorites, right?
yeah, it is my favorite. I mean, I love that figure so much, and it's just like I had been waiting and waiting and waiting for Mondo to release the other ones, and they never did. Instead, they would like release tiki mugs or some nonsense, and I was like, okay. And then I saw NECA come along, and I was just like, oof. I'm like, all right, well, I guess Mondo's never gonna make them. So I started, you know, getting those, and I was like, okay, I'm only gonna get the Universal Monsters line, and then I found out they were doing black and whites. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do black and whites. I'll get those two, but I'm not gonna open them. Which till this day I haven't opened any of the black and whites, only the colored versions, and because I have them all displayed, and I just kind of spiraled from there. But like stuff like getting from NECA directly, my first experience with them was horrible.
Hmm.
Uh, Also, a couple of years back, I had pre-ordered the Comic Con exclusive, the Thing poster anniversary figure. Now it's actually 3 years back. Sorry, and the box came all jacked up, and then I opened it up. Sure enough, the box was like dented really badly. The protection in there was just like a flat sheet, so
Mm,
it was like bubble sheet, but it was like deflated,
nothing.
and
Nothing.
it was only on one side. I was like, "There's no protection for this thing." I reached out to NECA's customer service, and we'll send you we'll give you back the shipping costs. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. At first, they were like, oh, it's you got to take it up with the carrier. So USPS delivered it. So I got with them, and they said like, oh, there's no insurance on this thing. And then I had to go to UPS because I was just a lot of back and forth. And then finally, I got PayPal involved, and needless to say, I got the figure for free because NECA just stopped answering. And oddly enough, NECA is no longer using PayPal.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I must not have been the only one that had those issues,
Well,
because that's the thing. PayPal will drop you. I'm sure y'all know that PayPal will drop
oh
you if
yeah,
they have too many complaints.
because
But
they don't
then,
want to
I
deal with
mean,
it.
yeah. So ever since then, I was like, I'm never gonna buy from them directly. I found this mom and pop place that is super cool, and all my pre-orders. Sorry about that. My cat is wanting to come in now.
I was waiting to figure out what cat was coming to say hi.
No, but yeah. So I found a mom and pop place, and I always, whenever I see anything come up, like NECA announces anything, I message them directly, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we're about to announce it." So all my
That's
pre-orders
awesome.
go through them. I don't have to worry about the trying to find it in Target or anything like that, or in the stores. It's just like I can go to them and stuff like that. So that's what I was gonna say, Anthony. It's like that Krampus. You can. you can get it from one of those mom and pop places. They'll have it. I mean, I'd rather give them my money than give NECA directly.
Well,
As to what you
Yeah.
were as to what you were saying though, Anthony, I think there is like something going on where NECA is trying to take out the middleman and get the first dibs, because a lot of the figures that they'll say like, oh, NECA first, and then you can get it from NECA sooner, and then
Mm,
like a couple figures that I just got from the people that I pre-ordered from, those figures came out last year, and
uh,
so they just got their shipments in January or something like that, and then so I that's their stuff started rolling out. So I think NECA's kind of going that way, and now before you wouldn't see NECA putting too much on their site to sell. Now everything is like
mm-hmm.
you can order from them.
So Larry, I don't mind
interesting.
you throwing out the name because I've seen you post their name. I'm blanking on it right now, but I've seen a lot of your posts who you order through. If you're comfortable with it, throw out the name of the place. I just can't think of it off the top of
Oh,
my head.
it's the last toy store.
Okay, the last story toy store. Okay.
Yeah, those people are super cool. Like I said, I their customer service. I mean, it's a guy and his wife, and they were just doing stuff like online. Now they have a physical store, but they do cons and stuff like that. They have booths and stuff like that. So, but no, they're super cool. Like I can message them directly, and they'll message me back like, "Yeah, man, we'll do this." And they've taken care of me before. They've sent me stuff to get signed at like Texas Frightmare, and then they end up like giving me discounts and taking care of me. So I mean, they're super cool people. I mean, they're collectors, just
Yeah.
like
Mm,
myself, like us. So I mean,
I tell you
that's why
what,
I
you
always buy from them.
yeah, yeah. No, I can completely agree with that. I have a couple of stores like that for movies where when you can, oh man, I'd even pay a little bit extra for like some of the service that they give where they're just like, oh, it's a little bit damaged, and you're like looking at the thing and like, what's damaged of this? But you can tell they're collectors because they're like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, look at the left corner, it's nicked or whatever, and they're super cool. And if anything goes wrong, you get an email back from them and
Hmm.
said like, this is what we can do, we'll fix it, let's make it right, we want you to come back here and buy from us again. So that's cool
Well,
to have that feeling.
case in point, I had pre-ordered the movie Maniacs Big Lebowski figure from them,
Yeah.
and then apparently McFarlane canceled their shipment for them. So when they messaged me about it, they told me like, "Hey man, good news, bad news situation. I mean, we're not going to get our shipment. We'll refund you your money, and we'll give you store credit for something else." So they gave me a little bit of a store credit so I can get something else. So
Yeah, they
I was
work
like,
for
yeah, that's
with
cool.
you to try to make it right,
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
yeah.
So that's why with them, like I always pre-order from them. Any of my pre-orders, I usually go through them. I mean, if there's something like NECA says NECA first, I'm just kind of like, but a lot of the times I'll just go through them because I mean they've just been so good to me.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I know I've been, I blabbered a lot at the beginning of this and probably took it too long, but I want to jump out just real quick and say hi to some people that were jumping in the chat. Then we'll get into this thing. I'm dying right now. I freaking can't. I'm like, just like, do I want to read the chat? Yes, I do want to read the chat, but I'm like, I want to dig it.
2 hours from now, the first cut.
I know, right? That's the way I roll. I don't shut up and I just keep on going, but I am dying to figure out what is in this thing. And I hope you two, like I said, I'm excited to hear your feedback on some of the things on this, and this being what they call a sci-fi fantasy box. Larry, before Anthony got on, we knew there was some crossover between their sci-fi and horror boxes, with like Predator and Alien. I would not be disappointed whatsoever to have Predator or Alien in this thing. And I've seen some other boxes that I'm just like, I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but I'm a little jazzed up to dig into this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to run through the chat just real quick. Sorry, everybody. I appreciate everybody hanging on. I know I'm way behind on this, but Jim was in here, Jim's movie channel, saying, "What's in the box? What's in the box?
There it is.
What's
I
in
knew
that
somebody was going to say it.
box?" We're gonna figure it out here pretty soon. We'll get into that. And then there was some of us back and forth saying, "Yeah, we will get online here in just a second." My last Friday stream, I had to restart another one. So I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. So far, we're good. Fingers crossed. But Jim was saying professionalism. That's what your audience has come to expect, fellas. Yeah. Well, hopefully we're not disappointed. Anthony, somebody's in here saying hi to
Hey,
you.
how's it going, Allie? How you doing? How you doing?
Always love seeing you in here, Allie. Thank you very much. I'm going to try to run through here really quick. I don't want to miss anybody saying hi. If you have any questions or anything you like collecting on these things, throw it out there in the chat. We'll try to get to it. But I want to try to hit this quick, not waste anybody's time. And then after that, whatever happens, happens. That's how I kind of roll with this. But we got Steve in here, Just Moody, saying hi, everyone.
What's up,
Thank
Steve?
you, sir. We got Holland in here, Holland Oates. Thank you.
Holland. Now
Saying
it's
hi
an
to Moody,
official-
but not me. Thanks, Holland. No, I'm just kidding. We always got to give each other a little grief. But Jim was saying it's the three amigos with a special appearance from an invisible swordsman.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do I need to look behind me? Or...
I don't see him because he's invisible.
That's right. I wouldn't see it anyway. Yep, that's true. Holland said, Anthony told me real human extremate chances at 58%.
Yep.
We'll
Yep,
see.
There is a good chance.
I think one of my comments when I posted something about this stream coming up, Holland said, Anthony said there's pretty good chance there's just crap, like actual literal crap in the box. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Because I literally have not opened this thing, and I'm a little bit terrified about what I'm going to pull out of this. So hopefully it's what I think it is. Maybe it'll be like that when Geraldo opened up the Al Capone vote, Volt, if you ever remember that, where it ended up being like nothing, and I'll figure out this is like my wife's dress she wanted or something like that. Then we'll have to pivot hard at that point.
Right.
So how
I
did
guess
that go?
not. I guess not 11 weeks.
Yeah, right. Exactly. More than that. Literally over 11 weeks. But that action figure minute that you sent me, we're almost at the exact same time. So say hi to Rob here at Rob's Vintage Video saying, what's up? Thank you,
Hey,
sir, if you're
Rob.
still in here. I know I'm behind. I'm good at doing that. But Jim said, long time sub to all three. And we appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah. Allie said, Corey, you're the sweetest. Such a great. Oh, thank you so much. That's the only time. That's the only reason I do these live streams, to get compliments. So no, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate them very much.
The next comment, you're a piece of
Yeah. Literally, that could be the next comment that I pull up, because I have had comments pretty close to that. So, but Allie, I appreciate yours. So if you do anything on any type of social media, you get those comments at some point. So, yeah, whatever, let it roll off the shoulder. But that's where comments like Allie's, you make sure that counts like 2 to 3 or 4 times more than those other ones.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it very much. We got highs back and forth. I'm going to run through some of those really quick. I need to catch up. Oh man, I'm way behind.
I see Sam and Russell in the chat.
Oh, I got to get there. Papagas, what's up, fellas? That's a new name for my channel, so I appreciate you jumping in here and saying hi.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
He's got like a little.
He's cool, man. He's very supportive.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he's got
I
like
appreciate
a little
you tagging along. Maybe
little-
you followed me over from Larry's. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got a little
Always-
pop figure
always love
icon.
I love that. Yeah, I like that. Jim was saying, fear the beard. That is the scene, full of beards.
Heck yeah. That's how we know the wedding hasn't happened yet, is because you still have.
Yeah. My son's wedding hasn't happened yet. Yep.
Yeah.
I just got a way bigger white stripe down my chin than everybody else, but we're not talking about age, are we? But he said 14 pounds. That's what it said. I put it on the scale.
Crazy.
Okay. Since I said I wasn't going to open this, I still was like, I'm pretty excited about this.
We're
actually,
shaking it
I
violently.
was like shaking it. I kind of turned it a couple of times. I felt like a kid at Christmas, and I was like, there's some good weight to this, and I'm like, yeah. I went and found the scale and dropped it on there, and yep. That's how I know I was excited. I was really excited to find out what was going on with it. We got Patrick in here saying, face full of fur. There you go. We got it going, man. We got Adrian James in here saying, hey there, Corey. Thanks for jumping in here, man. Yeah, Larry is saying the furry 3. There we go. There we go. If we ever do another live stream together, if you guys still can put up with me after this one, we'll do a furry 3.
The furry 3.
Yep. Got the Lost Boy Rob in here saying, what's up,
Oh,
gentlemen?
what's up, Rob? Now, you guys might not know, but Rob actually has one hell of a cool collection of collectibles and stuff himself.
I'll have to check that out. I know the name.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
seen you around, man, but I have not seen your collection. I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, he's got like an insane collection. He's got some videos up on his channel now. It took him a while, but he did. He started putting some videos up, so
that's cool. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. Okay, I'm speeding through this. If I miss anybody's comment, it's not on purpose. I'm just kind of running through really quick because I know I'm way behind. If you ask a question that I have not gotten to, throw it back out there. I'll try to get to it. But Steve was saying, everybody smack that like or thumbs up. You know, this will be way better than the Oscars. I appreciate the vote of confidence there, Steve. We'll see what you think about it at the end of the stream. So we got Laren in here saying, Wilk, Larry, Anthony, good evening. Thanks for jumping in here, man.
What's up, Laren?
Adrian James is saying, Laren, how you doing? We got some highs back and forth. All right, I'm trying to hurry. Sorry. We got Xteen in here saying, Laren Holland saying hi to everybody. Thank you for jumping in.
Howdy.
But what about us?
I know. I know. I'm waiting for the hi, Larry and Anthony and host.
Right.
You know,
Like,
something
well,
like
I'm
that.
sorry.
And other guy that's on his channel. No, just kidding. Wow. Everybody, I appreciate this so much. We got a great turnout tonight. I appreciate this so much. I say this over and over again, and it is sincere. I appreciate the support. Where I'm at right now, I'm so happy and I'm so excited about how much everybody engages with the channel. It might be nothing to somebody, but for me, it's everything. It's a big deal. So I really, truly appreciate you all showing up here. We will get to the main event here in just a second. If I could like read it faster and go through chats and do everything like that. Papa Gross was saying, I hate that when they make you work with 2 to 3 places. I don't know if I might miss something with that one, but sorry, that's where I fall behind too far in the chat. But we really appreciate you being here, even if I don't understand what I was reading there. We got Chilo in here. What's that?
I think he's referring to when we have to go hunting to different places.
I think that's what yeah. I could see that for sure. Sorry, I get so disjointed sometimes with chats when I fall behind, and then it might be something that they sent that chat right at the right moment, and it took me a long time to get to it. And then I'm like, where were we at? What were we talking about? Allie was saying, hit that like button, everyone. Yeah, if you feel like it, go for it. Always love it. Thanks, Allie. We got Chilo in here. What's up, Chilo? Saying, what's up, Corey? And hope all is well this Sunday. Yeah. Hanging out with a couple friends, getting ready to see if I wasted money or if I made money on this thing. Well,
look, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, man. Since you don't normally collect these, I'm going to go out and say you'll do great. Like it'll be a good box. I mean, or it'll be. I'm going to say it's going to be decent, just because you don't collect many of these.
Yeah.
Some of us, like myself, if I was to get this, with my box, I got 50-50. So I honestly think for somebody that doesn't collect them, it's going to be a decent box. Now, whether it's something that you like, that's going to be a different story,
Well,
or if the box is completely damaged, that's a different story.
And I think that's a common theme that I heard through videos. So between the two of you, Anthony and Larry, there could be a lot of these that you're just like, I already got that, or I got what I want out of that. And since I have very, very little, I think that was the nudging factor for me, where I'm like, I don't have a whole lot to lose. I don't have, at least I take the factor out of that's a duplicate. I already got that, kind of a thing. So that was kind of my positive thinking going into it. That it's a good, if you're very new to collecting NECA figures, it's kind of a good way to dip your toe into it and
Yeah.
get a good value for hopefully what you get out of the thing. Oh, I'm dying. I'm like sitting here pulling at it a little bit and like, oh, it's still taped up. I have not opened that. That's
Do
completely
it, man, like
honest.
a Band-Aid. Just
Yeah.
rip it off.
Yep.
Yep.
X-Team was saying my first was the Comic-Con exclusive Friday the 13th video game for Jason. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That was a cool
Yeah,
one.
I like the re-release of that one. I don't really like the Comic Con exclusive one because it's like the translucent glow in the dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't really dig that one too much. I'm happy with the GameStop exclusive one. That one I actually got. I got that one on eBay. That was one of my. I had to have that one,
Oh yeah.
and I fixed the music on it because it wasn't working.
I tell you what though, that video you sent me, that action figure minute, that channel that you sent me, that the box he opened up, I was pretty. I think it'd be kind of cool to get the Marty McFly he had in that. It was like during the
Yeah, that'd
concert,
be pretty cool.
and they had that's a cool thing about the NECA figures where they have different hands or different things that you can put onto them and you can make it what you want it to look like. And they had the hand where it was going, it was like clear, like when they were fading out before his mom and dad kissed at the dance. And that's kind of a cool attention to detail. I think when they throw some extra things in there like that. So have you both found that as well? Some of the things that you collected, whether it's what comes in the box there, or it's kind of cool they do the extra accessory boxes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love that.
that's the one thing I always talk about in my videos is just the NECA just kills it with the accessories, man. The one that I'm still very impressed with is Donatello as the Invisible Man. Like I still that figure still blows me away because like they had the translucent like the hands, the feet, like just and it was done so well. Like that figure looks so it's just amazing. With them doing the translucent plastic and stuff with the accessories.
Oh, that's cool. I was gonna ask Anthony, but maybe he'll be back here in a second. But if you're still in here, Action Figure Minute is dropping a comment in here. I appreciate it very, very much. If you were not in here earlier, we were talking about your channel, watching your video, and I was very envious, I'll say, of what you were pulling out of that box, man. And I'm hoping here, but yeah, you said, oh, there you go. You got the Invisible Man right there.
Nice.
I'll show that a little bigger.
There's probably going to be a ton of glare. There always is, but
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that one. Yeah, I like that one a lot, man. The translucent.
See the translucent hands.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep, and the feet.
It's right cool there. How they do some of those details like that.
Yeah, this is a beauty right here.
Love it.
Yeah,
plus
it's funny
show.
because. Yeah, it's funny because as soon as you said that, Larry, that was literally going to be my pick.
Nice.
So I just had to go grab it. I was like, oh man, they do a great job. NECA really, with like Larry was saying, with those accessories and everything, they just kill it.
So anyway, Action Figure Minute, if you're still in here, I really appreciate it. I know I dropped a comment and you replied to me already on your video, but yes. You're saying NECA is a mess right now, but my blind box haul ended up being great. And I'll agree with you. If I get anything even close to what that video was that I saw on your channel, it will be ecstatic. I'll just say that. But yeah, you had in my opinion, pretty solid haul on that one. So thanks for jumping in. I appreciate you saying hi. I hope you're still in here. I know I'm falling behind on this. They're way behind. We got Sam in here saying, hey guys. Sam, thanks for jumping in. Always love seeing you. Say hi to Brendan too.
Yeah, they just put out a really good sleepaway camp video.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Or that was a live stream, I believe it was a live stream, but I watched the replay. It was really fun.
It's always hard with this. You have so many friends that do this, and it's hard to keep up with everything. So
no, it is.
I do a lot of replays. Yeah,
me too.
Rewatches and stuff.
Same thing with like Brian Goes Blue and Coco too.
Yep.
I'll just like binge through all their stuff. So I'll just like watch 5 videos at once, and I'll just leave a bunch of comments.
Yep.
Well,
No,
well, I do the same. I usually tell people like you'll get at least like 2-3 views out of me because one is like if I'm working or if I'm like
yes.
driving, I'm just listening, and then I'll go back and like okay, well let me watch what I missed, especially when it comes to like haul videos or collection videos and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the times like I tell people, it's like yeah, you'll easily get like 2-3 views out of me, or if there's
Yeah.
something that I, it's just like, okay, I want to go back and rewatch like certain parts. I'll watch the whole video again. I don't just go to the,
Right.
I don't know. I don't,
But I'll do that too. I'll speed run, or not speed run, but I'll listen through the workday, and then I
mm,
like tag some things. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to check some other things out, and then leave some comments on it. And it's just hard sometimes, but it's fun meeting so many people that have interests, whether they're the exact same or overlapping a little bit and going into different areas. I always have fun checking out people's channels and seeing the things that they're doing. But
Yeah.
okay, speed run, and then we're gonna get into this sucker because I want to get it. I'm like antsy at this point. But we got Texas Russell in here saying, "Hey Corey, Larry, Anthony, and the horror pimp, Anthony horror pimp, right there, everyone."
What's up,
Right.
Russell? How you going? How's it going, man?
Allie said, "Hopefully your wife didn't order 1400." Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an expensive credit card bill right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's probably not that, but I was kind of worried. I'm like, I could imagine like opening this up, doing a live stream to do this, and then it being like something completely not. I'll be like, ooh, we're not showing that online, or you know how I roll. No, I'm just kidding. Got highs back and forth. I'm gonna try to speed run this really quick because I love seriously, everybody is so cool, so supportive. I love you in the chat. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna hit everything because I want to keep it rolling here, but just kind of seeing if anybody new popped in, like right here. Live Style of
Live
Rewind,
stanza.
sorry, saying, "Hey Corey, Larry, Anthony in chat. Thank you for saying
What's up?
hey. Thanks for dropping in. I always appreciate it." Chilo was saying, "Allie, I couldn't agree more. Corey is such an awesome person." Wow, I get you fooled too. Wow. You're just fooling everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But I truly appreciate it. This has been the coolest thing. I never thought when I decided to start doing this, and I'll say this for Larry and Anthony here, I never thought I would meet so many people that I'm like, yeah, they're my friends. I call my friend. I'm like, hey, my friend Anthony or my friend Larry, we're gonna hang out and do a stream. So anyway, I'll stop being cheesy. But it's been a cool thing that I didn't expect so much of that, but it's very much appreciated and a very cool thing of jumping into all this.
Well, as soon as you said you were getting that box, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
we should do a live stream together because that would be fun."
you,
It's fun.
you
It's more fun to do that together with people, especially people that enjoy collectibles, than
yeah.
just by yourself. At least that's what I find. I like to do stuff like with other people. It's kind of boring just doing it yourself all the time.
I agree.
Um,
I agree completely. And yeah, you are the reason this is happening, Anthony, right now. Because you were like,
no,
dude,
no,
live stream. No. You were like, you were like, you bought one? We should do a live stream. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we could do that. And then I was thinking like, well, I saw Larry's channel and he kind of like nudged me on. And I think you two have a lot of similar interests. And I'm like, oh, this would
yeah.
be cool. Like the three of us. So again, I appreciate both of you putting up with me for a little bit.
Even beyond that, man, like I had been trying to keep tabs with you. I was like, you haven't gotten it yet? Like,
I know, right? Well, that's what I figured.
'Cause I wanted
Everybody
to
was
know.
like, did you really buy it? Or did you just say you bought it? Kind of a thing. Because
well, no, see,
take
going
a
back
while.
to action's video, like I went down a rabbit hole, and apparently, like you're not the only one. Like he had the same issue where it had been like so much time had passed. He ordered around the same time you did, and so did other people. Once I went down that rabbit hole watching videos today, I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, so it's a thing, but it's weird because I'm seeing people on the toy groups, like they're getting their stuff. They had been getting steadily their stuff. So I was just like, it's just weird that yours took a long time, and now seeing other people's taking theirs had been taking a long time as well. So it wasn't just you. So at least
Right.
some sort of, some sort of comfort that it wasn't just you.
That's that's kind of what I thought, actually. It made me feel a little bit better about it, seeing some other people that were right about the same purchase time and taking the same amount of time, and it wasn't just like mine got lost in the shipping or something.
Right.
But that's all I'll say right here. Oh, cool. He's still in here, or at least at that time, if I'm behind. But the action figure minute was saying, "Yep, I'm still here." I heard the mentions, appreciate it, and good luck in your haul. Yeah, absolutely. I will just really quick, like I said, Larry and Anthony. I have their links in the description of this as well. I'm gonna bring up really quick because this haul is epic. If you want to watch some, I'm gonna try to drop the link for Action Figure Minutes video that I saw.
Heck yeah.
Dude, I'm like, it was crazy. I'm gonna try to do this right. If I mess it up, I'm sorry. But oh, come on. I thought I could just. I'm trying to do it right now. This is me being a professional. Sorry, everybody. You got to put up with this, but I think I think this is the right one here. Hopefully, this is it. This should be
the
link.
greatest candy bar of all time.
Oh, there you go. Nutrageous.
This is the greatest. This is the greatest candy bar of all time, and I'll tell you what. This has literally everything you want in it, as long as you're not allergic to peanut butter. If you're allergic to
everything
butter,
a growing boy
needs.
Don't
eat it. This is one of the second best candy bars right here. Is caramel.
But I think I just dropped the link. Hopefully I did it correctly here. But Action Figure Minute, he's got a lot of other cool videos up too, but he had an epic. Like I said, if I get anything like what he got in his sci-fi pack, it's very cool. But I dropped the link in that. Please, you know, if you get bored with us or if you want to do it later, go out and check his video out. Give him a follow, give him a like, and check him out. It was very cool. He had a great video. His presentation is spot on for that, so it was very cool. All right, really quick, going. I said this before too. We got Greg Brewer in here saying, "Hey, all. Hope all
What's
is
up,
well."
Greg?
Thanks for saying hi. We got Tim in here. What's going on? He goes, I contemplated the NECA Mystery Box a few times myself. Yeah, he's a big collector, but it sounds like he didn't pull the trigger. Yep.
Tim has a really cool collection of stuff. He's got like curio cabinets just stacked like in different,
Yeah.
He's got all sorts of, because he's got some of those big statues as well. They're awesome though.
Yeah.
He's also got some really cool prints as well.
Yeah. Oh gosh, his prints. He's got. he has these cool. If you ever watch. Sorry, I'm going off topic. We will get to this. I promise everybody. But he has these cool like slide out drawers for all the prints that he has, and a ton of them are signed ones, and there's some cool stuff in there. Even if you don't want to collect it yourself, when you watch some of his things, you can still like geek out on it a bit and be like, oh yeah, that's cool, and check some things out.
He's another one that you watch his videos multiple times, because the first time I get distracted by all of his beautiful stuff in the background.
the shiny.
then I completely miss what he said. Then I go back and rewatch it, and then I listen to like what he was talking about, because he could be talking about a movie or something, but I'm just like looking at all of his collectibles back there and everything, and I'm like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, he loves that stuff. Like he's saying right here.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, he's like, I wish more channels showed the collectibles and other fun knickknacks. I always enjoy the other stuff besides discs. Yeah, movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, running. I promise. I said this multiple times. I know.
Like Potato Head Chucky.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We're like 44 minutes in. I'm going to cut this box open. We're at least going to get one out. I'll try to jump into the chat back and forth on this. I apologize. I did not have a real big structure on this, and everybody's like, this is taking way too long.
Wait, Corey. After you rip into it, try not to look.
I'll try not to.
It would be more fun. Grab one and then pull it out and then like reveal it for everyone. Like don't look at all of them at once. That way it'll be a surprise for you and everyone else. Kind of just do one at a time like that.
I like that. Yeah. I will definitely try to blind pick them out.
Blind pick. Yeah.
I will try to
be a lot of fun.
I'll try to do that. Before I do that, we got to say hi to Tony.
Tony!
Basement Blues is in here saying hi. Thank you. So I didn't miss anything. No, because I take way too long, Tony. I don't shut up and I keep on talking. But I appreciate you being in here. Okay. So literally, red flags. I was joking around with you guys. Some of the red flags I had was this was ordered on December 23rd and it showed up. What did I send you guys a message like a couple days ago?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
At the most?
actually
At the most?
it was right after the birthday stream.
Yeah. It was after that. So
Yeah, it was after that. So it was
So I-
sometime this week, right? I think it was like it was actually on my actual birthday, I think. I think it was that Wednesday. I think I
That I
remember
got
you
it?
said.
yeah, that probably is about right. Yeah, and I did not get any notification. There was a couple emails that I sent to NECA. I was being very polite, but I'm just like, the first time I ordered this, they said it was going to take 4 to 10 business days or something like that. Yeah. And then it went longer, and I was trying not to be that person, and I sent out another message, and I'm like, hey, it's a bit past that, trying to be polite, and it was way past that. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's going to take 4 to 8 weeks to get it out to you. And I'm like, okay, I'll be cool. I don't want to be a jerk about it. If I'm getting it, but then I asked at that time because the value that they were advertising for the boxes, the mystery boxes on their website dropped. And I'm like, am I going to get what I purchased or not? And they're like, yeah, you will. So I got the 2 experts on here tonight that will tell me whether we're getting in a good range with that. But then it didn't come in that time that they said. And I'm like, hey, not trying to be a jerk, but I haven't seen anything yet. We're at like 10 weeks now. Yeah. It's an urgent message we sent to the shipping department. They're getting it ready. They said it's about ready to send. And then I waited about another week, and I'm like, yeah, I still haven't seen anything. Now we're over 11 weeks. Where are we at? I heard nothing. And then I'm working. I work at home, and I heard something like hit my front door. Like, I think the guy was pissed. I don't know, but I heard something like hit my front door. I'm like, what the heck was that? And when I could walk out, this big old box was sitting right next to my door. And I think the dude was like, it's too heavy. And he just like threw it at the door or something.
He did a drive-by.
It sounded like that, where it was just like, no, we're done. He was not having a good day, I don't think. So I don't blame him. Nothing against him, but yeah, I heard a good bang against the front door, and the big old box was here. And this box is smaller than the original boxes that I saw people getting. Larry, like when you got yours. So those were some of the red flags. We'll see. I'm keeping an open mind. And like I said, I'm not like, there's nothing I absolutely needed, but when your credit card gets charged in December 23rd, and it's March.
Well, it was like what I was gonna say was also in that box. What I didn't show was that like in my box there was like this much space.
Okay.
Like so.
Okay.
So the box
So maybe
was
they
way,
just okay.
Maybe they found a box that's more. Maybe. I mean,
They
benefit of the doubt,
consolidated. They consolidated. We're gonna go with that for right now. We're gonna see. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open up. I'm going to start cutting. I'm not going to look, but I got a couple cuts. And this is the other red flag that I thought I kind of had. It almost looked, okay, first of all, on the side of the package, it had some dude's address and label in a state like 4 states away from me. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. And then it looks like it's been opened and retaped. I did not do that. I will say that right now. But, oh gosh. I'm really curious about this thing.
Well, that's why it took so long. It accidentally went to another country, went through customs, then came back here.
It went to Paraguay and then came back to me.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are. I don't know if you're even excited about what's in this thing, or do you get curious about these mystery boxes?
Let's go, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about an hour in and I haven't done anything yet. So.
I mean, this is definitely going to be a lot better than anything from like Loot Crate. I can tell you that.
Oh right yeah. Okay,
from experience.
I'm not looking. I'm trying to get some stuff out of the way.
All right, at least they bubble wrapped it for you.
There is some bubble wrap. Oh, Okay, I'm trying to grab things without like looking. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Oh.
Ooh, you did the
Nice.
first thing, Alien.
Alien.
Okay, Aliens.
Oh, this is the Fireteam Elite. This is the video game.
Oh, heck
Nice.
yeah, man. Yeah.
So we got a runner alien. Video game enabled now. So you both are fans of Alien, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
What do you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
What do you think of this one? Sorry, I'll try to get the glare off of it.
I didn't.
Or should I
didn't
go bigger?
No. That I mean, that's. I mean,
Okay,
hey,
you
that's
see it?
a solid one, man. That
Yeah.
one's. I can see it. I don't know, Anthony. You can see it pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, I can see it just fine. Yeah, it's cool. It's great. It's great packaging too. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that look on there. The artwork and everything is so cool.
I am not disappointed with Alien. I love aliens, so
And the box looks good, man.
yeah.
Box does look really good.
the-
Yeah, it's not damaged or anything, so that's
Even the
nice.
little hanger tag
Yeah.
is like pretty solid
yeah.
on there. This
Yeah.
looks honestly, this looks immaculate. There might be a little dust on it, but it's not beat up. That's a
No,
that's a good box.
it's a beaut. Yeah.
I didn't.
All right.
I didn't pick up that first wave just because, like, I love the game. The game, if you haven't played the game is really good. I didn't pick up that first wave because I saw the second wave, and the second wave, that's where I actually picked up one. But even in my box, I got one of the first wave figures too. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was
There you go.
definitely happy with getting it. I mean,
We got the runner alien. I don't know what that's different than the other ones, but I'll figure that out. That's part of my lack of knowledge, I guess. But okay, that's a good start.
That's cool.
I'm good with Alien. That's
Heck
a
yeah.
fun one. All right, we're gonna jump
All right.
in here again. Or do you want me to wait or what? Or
no, I was doing okay. Number 2.
number 2. All right. Like I said, I'm trying to grab something without damaging. I'll be the one that damages it. The boxes will be great, and then I'll tear
Right,
it up.
tear it up.
We got ET.
Hey,
We got ET. What do we got here for ET? Ultimate ET. We have.
Yes.
Nice.
Let me see if I can open it up. Oh, nice! It's the ET with the. Here, we'll see if we can get it bigger. Get ET with the speaking spell and the
Oh yeah.
Reese's Pieces, and that's cool.
That is
Oh,
cool.
That's good. They have like, okay, this is what we were talking about earlier. They have like, there's 2 hands on them already, and there's 4 other hands at the bottom of that you can like re-sculpt and
Yep.
kind of do what you want to do with it.
Absolutely.
All right, what do you
No,
think
that's really
about
cool.
what do you think about Ultimate ET? What do you two think about that?
Yeah, they actually put out a few different ETs, and so I think that's cool because they did kind of like a whole wave of them. There's one where he's like dressed up like the lady with the purse and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff too. They did that one.
I saw the bike too.
The bike, yeah,
the bicycle.
there's-
I think that one would be actually kind of cool too. But
Yeah. No, I mean I love ET. It's all really personal preference too. It's like
Yeah.
like if you love ET, then you should be super happy that you got that. So
Yeah.
I mean it's definitely one from my childhood. So I really love ET. I know
Yeah.
some people like Allie would prefer. What's the Oh, I just had his name and it slipped out. What's the other little alien guy that's like a ripoff of it?
Oh, Mac and Me.
Mac and Me.
oh, I gotcha. Okay, yeah. Well, it's when it hit for you at the right age, kind of
Exactly.
a thing.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I could see this one being pretty cool. This one has a little more. It's not bad, and it'll be hard to see on the camera. There's a little more wear on the box, but it's not bad. In my opinion, it's not bad. I'm not really picky. I mean, if there's a big old gash in the thing, I'll be like, dude. But there's like some corner wear and stuff, but the tag is still pretty good on it. No. All right.
Well, let me ask you this, Corey. Are you planning on leaving them in the box, or are you going to like kind of display them like how I have these and put them in, a curio cabinet, or are you going to leave some in a box, display some? What do you think you'll do?
I'd like to take some out. I got to redo some things. Like, I know probably how many are in this. I don't have room to have all of them out and being displayed. It's my setup right now. So there will be some that I will do for sure, but I would have to figure out something something else. Because don't you figure there's going to at least be 10 figures in this thing?
Oh yeah, I would imagine
At least.
so.
So
Well, I mean, if it's the
hopefully it's
500,
14.
it should be 14.
Is that the number? Is that the big
Yeah.
number?
So far, that's been like the magic number for most people.
All right. All right. I think it's off to a good start, but I agree with you, Anthony. It depends what you get into, because I heard there was one guy that was getting some cool aliens, ones that I saw in his video, and he was just like, it's another alien, you know? And I'm like,
exactly.
I take it, but
Yeah,
it's just what you get into. So,
exactly.
all right, should I go for another one here?
Yeah, let's do it. Very exciting.
All right, yeah, exactly. You're on the edge of your seat.
Oh yeah.
We got another
That's
alien.
Another alien. Yep, I knew just from the box. You didn't even have to.
Yep.
I didn't even look at the thing.
Just the blue
That's
and
the-
the black. I could tell. Yeah.
The alien Geiger.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty
big
cool.
chap. Nice.
Sorry if you
The
see.
big boy.
I try to get the glare off it a little bit. It's hard.
You got a
with
little
the
face
light.
hugger in there too. See?
Oh, there
Little
is.
face hugger. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't even see that there when you
Yeah.
until you said that. See, that's why I have you two on here. You're like, okay, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like that one.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's a
you know,
pretty
you're
good one.
getting some. Yeah. Getting some
I
nice
honestly,
alien figures.
We were joking, where I've seen some people do sci-fi and horror, and there's some crossover figures between them, and Alien, and Terminator and Predator were some crossover ones, and I was like, I'd be fine with any of those, but
Yeah.
no, that's okay. So maybe you guys can lean into this a little bit more for me, but this is one of those that has the Kenner logo type. Did they do some re-release of some of these? Sorry, it's out of focus, but you know what I'm saying with they did NECA in the font and color of the
Like Kenner.
yeah.
Yeah.
So was that a thing they were going back and re-releasing some things that already had been, or they're just kind of like throwing a homage to?
I kind of feel like it's a little bit of an homage.
Yeah.
What do you think, Larry?
Yeah, because they did release the Kenner toy line before. In fact, I have a few of them, but yeah, so they were doing that before they did the Predator. The Predators, the aliens from that old Kenner line. So I think they just wanted to kind of like, this is a newer part of that Kenner line. Whenever you see that logo, I was like, okay, it's supposed to be a part of that Kenner wave or whatever. But
Dude, that one looks cool.
no, yeah, I
the
mean,
more I look at it,
oh, definitely. I wish I
It
would
is
have gotten
cool.
that.
I like
Yeah.
that face hugger too. I didn't even see that at first when I pulled it out until you said that, Anthony. Okay, 3. Wow,
All
we're
right.
only an hour in, and I'm 3 in. All right, I'm gonna grab something else. Well, let's see what we got.
There you
here.
go.
Another.
Wow, we got
Oh,
more
nice.
aliens. We Well, we'll see how many aliens we get in this one. Aliens, Firestorm Elite again. This is the Burster alien.
I have that one.
Ooh.
So
Heck
we got-
yeah. You're gonna
we got-
have the whole wave, man.
I'm gonna have all of them. We're gonna see them all. So we got Burster alien and Runner alien at this point. As if I could hold this where people could actually see it, but they are different. No, cool. Wow.
But you can see the difference, and that one has that green translucent on that one on the Burster alien. That's
Yeah.
why I went with it. I went with that one because I
see
like
if I can bring it
that
up.
green translucent.
Yeah.
We'll see if I
like
can
that
bring it
lot,
up a little
too.
bit better, but it's hard to
Yeah.
see with the.
Oh,
but-
there you go. You got it just
Very
right.
nice.
Yep, that's perfect. Yeah, now you can see like the translucent through there, like on the leg and on the head and on even on the neck. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
It's
I'm
nice.
good with
It's
that.
nice too, Corey, because now you're kind of getting like a wave of them. So now you can like display this is like my alien collection right here, which
Yep.
is awesome. You know?
Now I got to get them all.
Yeah, right now you gotta catch them all.
You got to do the Pokemon with it. But
Yeah.
all right, we got 3 alien. Well, technically 4 aliens.
Technically, they're all aliens.
Four
They're all
aliens.
aliens.
We got 3 aliens and 1 ET, but we got 4 aliens so far. I guess if a Predator comes out, that would be another alien as
Here we
well.
go, number 5.
All right. I'm trying to figure out. It's kind of hard to tell with some of the boxes. Let's
Yeah,
go
like
this
the ET has a fat box. That's
Yeah,
a big
well,
box for the ET one.
That's
yeah.
what I'm trying to. There's some that feel bigger than others, and I don't know if I want to wait on those, or we'll see what this one is. Oh,
Ooh,
we got a Flash
yeah.
Gordon. This is Ming. We got Ming.
The Merciless.
Ming the Merciless. I have seen a few people get this one as well.
I love the card on that.
It is a little bent up here, but not bad. But it's pretty good. So, what do you think of these compared to the box sets of the NECA figures? This is the kind of the card box, you know, where you got the old style figure that you buy. And this is what I think of when I bought old GI Joe figures when I was a kid. You tear the plastic piece off of the cardboard. What do you think of these? And don't pull any punches. What do you think of these type of?
I don't get those.
You don't get them.
Yeah,
I can't open them.
You can't. Oh, that's true. So the other boxes, you can take them out and still get them back in and make it look like you never opened it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, like you can open this. I keep all these boxes. You can open this. I usually like to open mine from the bottom and then pull them out.
Yeah.
And then if I ever wanted to, reseal them or whatever, then I can just put them right back in there and then just put like a little piece of tape there and then it's like good to go. So you don't really have to. You can open these without damaging the boxes or anything, which is really nice. But with those, since they're on that card there, once you crack it open, that's a wrap on it, So you kind of have to decide, do you want to be someone who likes to keep the stuff on card, or do you want to be someone who's going to open it up and display it somewhere like, in a curio cabinet or on your shelf or wherever?
Yeah. So this is like a box or unbox, and these can be like, you can let them breathe and throw them back in there if you want to, kind of a thing.
Yep. That's what's great about those. But I mean, I love the artwork on that. It's very
cool.
Nice.
It really, I love the colors and everything. I mean, you notice it as soon as you walk in the room. It's just like that pop of color, and
We won't do it right now.
Do you have any ties to Flash Gordon?
I do not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. So I'm not disappointed with this, but I don't have ties to it. So far the other ones, the Aliens and E.T., I have more ties to. So,
sure.
But this is not one that I'm just like, oh my gosh, So far I have not had like and this is not a ding on this one, but the others would be higher up on my ranking than this one. But this is not one that I'm just like, oh gosh, I got this in the pack. No, that's cool. I'll have to take a look at it a little bit more, but I know what you're saying when I'm looking at that. That's you're leaving it in or you're unboxing it, but there's no going back once you break it out of that thing.
Well, and Corey, maybe someone who grew up watching that.
Yeah,
and they would like it too.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Somebody can drop a link in the chat. Did you grow up with it and you absolutely love it?
Or maybe you could do a trade with someone.
Do a
trade. That'd be kind of fun too.
Or a giveaway.
Or giveaway. There you go. Giveaway. Even better. Yeah.
I don't want to get too excited. I'm gonna wait. There's a big box in there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Do it, man.
I'm not looking. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that one.
Okay.
My gosh.
Save the big box for last.
I'm honestly not looking, but man, that one is way different than the other boxes. Oh nice. Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna wait. on that one.
There's the other one.
We got the bicycle one.
There you go.
I was just talking about that. E.T. and Elliot with the bicycle. I actually think this is pretty cool because this is that scene that you always think of with let me go bigger.
Absolutely.
Here again, really quick. Sorry, the glare with the light, but man, that is like the scene, right?
It is. Yeah.
And
the other cool. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Larry.
No, I was going to say, and I think that one, from what Action said in his video, I think there's actually like you can make it go or something. It's got like action motion.
He was saying, there you go.
Right there on the back.
He was saying it was like one of those. Okay, so that's kind of cool too, because I grew up with a lot of those toys before you had the computers and all the handheld games. Like you had the pullback toys where that was like a big thing where you pull it back and it'd run forward. But
yeah.
Oh, okay. I personally think that's pretty cool. That's that cool scene that I always think of with E.T. Yeah. If you can hear me when I got the box up. Sorry, this is all new to me. I'm trying to figure out. But I can see taking it out of the box, but that's kind of cool where they have the trees and the moon and everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's almost like
really nice like that. Yeah.
What do you call it? Like a diorama, or when you set up a scene it's kind of set up in the box.
Yeah.
For that.
What's really cool too is with NECA, the back border part, you can actually pull that out and use the display, so you can have the moon
Oh,
on
for real?
display. Yeah, you can remove that.
So it's almost like a built, like you have a diorama sort of background for
Built.
the figure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Ah,
yeah, if you wanted to, you can pull that right out and then display it. If you wanted to take it out of the box too, yeah.
So you're saying there was a bigger box than this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
And I'm like
Curious.
freaking out, but I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna get my hopes up too much, but it was bigger than this one.
Okay, cool. No, the other thing I will say to you, Corey, and everybody in the chat, I've been keeping tabs of like everything. I've got a list of what you've gotten, and I'm going by target prices. So I've been doing the math on it too. So
Well, you're doing the hard work for me.
yes.
All right, what do you
And-
think? Should I keep going or run through the chat real quick? I don't want to take your guys' time too long.
All right, you can run through the chat. I mean, it's
All right,
cool
I'll
with
maybe
me,
just make
yeah.
sure I don't miss anybody really quick. But Larry, personally, thank you for doing that with the pricing. I figured I was going to try to do it later because I didn't know where to look. What would be a good price point to kind of check to see, like, is it the value they were saying? But I'm going to say at this point right now, I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting so far.
I mean, I like I did in my video. I went by target pricing.
Yeah. Okay.
I went by big store retailer. I didn't go by NECAs, or I didn't go by like, you can go in there and you can see like some places have it a little bit lower, but the average, I went for like the average. I was like, well, Target. I mean, everybody has a Target for the most part.
Yeah,
So
okay.
the price, the numbers that I'm putting in right now, minus tax and all that stuff, I'm just going based off of the base number. I'm going through based off of Target's numbers.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I appreciate you doing that.
I can already tell you, just like, because I know their prices, and stuff from going to Target and stuff all the time. You're already doing really well as far as pricing.
So far, it's not like, oh, it's a bust, Corey.
No, you're doing, and I think Larry knows that too. Like, I think you're doing just fine so far. Yeah.
So hopefully, I'm like Action Figure Minute with that video we were watching earlier, where you look at it and be like, okay, 11 weeks or so was a good wait. I could wait for that, but I'll say so far what I've got, these are all things that interest me.
Yeah,
So,
good.
so that's a cool thing. Like you said, it doesn't matter what franchise it is. If it's not something that you have any connection with, you might not care for it. But so far, pretty good. Jim wants to dig into me a little bit there. He said, Corey, off topic, Corey? No way. Yeah, I do that all the time. Holland Oates was saying Corey is the Midwest ambassador. This is how they say hello out there. I don't know how I say hello. I just do whatever, but I appreciate being here, Holland. We got a lot of highs back and forth. I'm just going to run through because I know I fell back behind on the chat really quick. We got Nikki in here, my honorary mom, saying good evening, Corey, Anthony,
Hey,
and
Nikki.
Larry. We got my dog saying hi too. So if you can hear him barking in the background, he wants to join in on the live stream. So you're welcome.
Oh, nice. I actually don't hear him, so yeah.
Okay, I never know. I get self-conscious when I hear things in the background in other rooms, and I just don't know how much my mic picks up. But Allie was saying Ace Ventura deliver your box. Yeah. Okay, Larry, you had a picture you showed me. That was the Ventura box. I was like, dude, I hope everything is okay. That's in that box.
Yeah, everything was everything came out fine. Yeah,
that thing looked like it had been punted a couple times.
See, and that's the thing too. Like for stuff like that, especially, like I record everything. So like the unboxing of that, I recorded it. And it's gonna be a short. You'll see it in a short at some point.
I'll watch for that.
But like even with there's a lot of stuff that I'm just like, forget about it, man.
Yeah, me hearing it getting thrown against the door, I was like, oh, maybe I should shut up because yours looked like it'd been kicked in a couple times or something like that. I'm like, oh, but we've all had that feeling, like things we've ordered, and you look at that box and you're like, come on, like, all right,
Larry, do you have the Ring doorbell footage of the USPS guy just kicking the box to your door?
So I need to go back and look at it because I got the notification that somebody dropped off something, and in fact, my wife she was like, "Oh, were you expecting something?" And I was like, "I guess because we were coming back when I was expecting it Monday, and
Oh,
it came yesterday. So I was like, I got here, we got the box, and I was like, oh no, I was like, oh
that's
my god, no, man. And
what
then
turns your gut for a second because
It
you know what you
does.
paid for the thing. You're like,
yeah, exactly.
Jim's in here saying my box is bigger than your box. Come on, Jim. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Action Figure a Minute was saying I have to run. We'll catch you. Yeah, thank you very much for jumping
No,
in here. I appreciate that. I know that's been a while ago.
later,
You're probably
buddy.
gone already, but man, that box he had. When I felt that one, I'm I'm dying to. I'm gonna wait for that one because that there was a box that felt bigger than that ET one. But
Nice, man.
there's a few things I'm hoping for, but we'll see what we get. Rob was saying it's not the size of the box; it's how you use it, Corey. Yep. So true, so true. Words of wisdom there. Got some nice. We got yeah for game over, man. Game over. Uh, Tony was saying I like ET. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Both those are cool, but I really dig that the bike in the moon. You know, with him and the milk crate on the front of that. I dig that one. That was pretty cool. That's the one image I always think of right off the bat with ET. I think is that.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Yep. We got some OMG. That's awesome. I love ET. I'm gonna run through these. If I miss anybody's, I apologize. I'm going really quick here. Just keep going. Papa Goss was saying my first NECA figure was NAT from the OG Wave, and it was a gift, and I loved it. Cool.
Nice.
Love that. That's always cool to have stuff like that have in your collection. Means a lot more. Holland saying NECA Ultimate Chris Farley. We should get that.
That would be pretty cool.
Get a fat guy and a little
He just
and have like a ripped
rips
jacket
the-
on him. Dude, I'd buy that.
I would love that. Oh, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
I'd buy that. Greg was saying aliens
For a
from
dollar.
Alien Nation would be cool. Yeah,
Mhm,
That'd
yeah,
be pretty
I'd
cool,
buy
too.
that for a dollar.
I'd buy that for $1. Which, okay, I'm gonna say this right now from a couple of videos I saw, and one of them was at that Action Figure Minute, his channel that he opened. If I get something RoboCop in here,
Oh, that'd be fire.
I'm gonna pretty stoked. So far I'm happy. I'm gonna don't want to get my hopes up, but
I
that's
won't
one of my
say
favorites.
anything, but there is one RoboCop figure that comes in a big box that would be really cool for you to pull if it's that.
I've seen two people get two things. One's higher price than the other, but both I would be happy with.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
we all
We'll
know-
talk
I think
about it
we all
later.
know
We'll see
I'm
what
thinking.
yeah.
We all know what I'm thinking. Yeah.
We'll see what I end up getting, but yeah, Allie's saying Corey got Alien galore. Yeah, so far it's all aliens and ET. Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
So
I love a good theme though. I
Yeah.
love a good you've got several aliens figures. Now you got a couple of ET figures. Like I like the theme of it. It's fun.
Well, I'm gonna say right now, so far it's going well in my mind. So I'm I'm doing okay.
Even with the like I said before, I mean, I'm a very much a stickler for the boxes. So yeah, the boxes seem like they're in legit shape.
Very
So
good.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and actually the one that I was saying was kind of beat up. That ET one. Some of that I kind of wonder if it's
It's supposed
purposely.
to look like.
I think it's
supposed to look
distressed.
retro,
Mhm.
I think it's
retro-wear.
the print that they have.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It is the print. Yeah.
Okay, I think I just got thrown off. I hadn't seen the package before, but when I'm looking at it closer, I think it's just to make it look like you found a old retro box,
Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's like that retro wear look to it. Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they would do that with their NES or 18-bit, 16-bit lines.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that's me not knowing as much about it, but yeah, when I first pulled it out, I'm like, that's been worn a little bit, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't feel anything, and I think it's just the print. of the box.
Somebody said in the chat what I was thinking.
We'll see if I get up to that.
That's the
I'm-
one I was thinking about.
I'm way behind.
Because that comes in a big box.
Greg was saying that looks retro. Oh, don't get me too excited because I I think that's the one that from that action figure minute. He pulled one out of his box that I was like, oh, you know what I'm talking about, Larry.
Yeah.
We'll see if anybody says something here. I'll get to it here. Ali was saying NECA needs to release some Mac and Meat figures. That would make me very happy. I'm kind of surprised. That'd be
that one.
I think there'd be a good market for it. I mean, you hit some of those nostalgia markets, you know, like there's different groups that grew up with different movies, and I could see that.
That's a fun movie, actually. I hadn't seen it until Ellie showed it to me because, like I said, I grew up watching E.T. But that was actually really fun, especially like that random break into like dance and song at McDonald's thing. I was like, "What is going
You're
on?"
like, what the heck?
I will say the best way to watch it is like with Mystery Science Theater.
Oh yeah.
I bet that's a lot of fun. Yeah, with a nice commentary attached
get some
to it. Heck yeah.
get some laughs in with it while you're watching it.
Yeah.
Larry is saying NECA is usually good about being collector friendly. I'll say the one thing that stood out to me, not having many of them, but watching both of your channels, when you get those sets, and we were talking about people having like the multiple hands or different ways you can pose them, and then doing accessory packs, that stood out.
Well, and I'm so glad they do these, windows too, where you can open it up and see the figure inside, and then close it, and then you have this nice box to display if you want to. Like, I love that.
I love being able to flip the fold open and see what's in there. I agree with that. That's cool that they do that. It kind of reminds me of the gatefold jackets of vinyl records, where you could open them up and get some extra artwork or liner notes or something, but you can see a little bit more about that product. So whether you're deciding whether you want to buy it or if that's the way you want to display it or anything. Jim was saying, I am old, but I would love to see, am I going to say it wrong? Kolchak? And all the different creatures from the show, including the headless motorcycle rider.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm showing my lack of knowledge, Jim. I apologize. Greg was saying Kim Basinger from My Stepmom is an alien. There you go. If I get her in there, we'll include it with the alien stack that I already got going here right now.
Oh, I know another alien you could pull potentially as well.
Ooh.
And that's Elf.
Oh.
You could pull Elf, yeah.
Yeah, you could pull an Elf.
A few of those. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see here.
Did you ever watch that show growing up, Gray?
Alf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
No, I remember that. I remember that being, I like that one quite a bit. Oh, do they have figures for that?
Oh,
Several.
Yeah. Okay. There's my lack of knowledge again. I didn't realize that they did.
There's actually, it's one of my favorite accessories. There's literally a sandwich, like a submarine bun, with a cat inside of it. I did a video.
He was always trying to eat the cat.
I did a video unboxing of that just because of that accessory. I was like, I gotta show. Like, forget the rest of it. This little accessory is hilarious. I love it.
So that's a cool attention to detail. So do you find that with a lot of the figures, like both of you, like some little things that they might throw in as an accessory that you're like, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That elf
definitely
had a ton. It was like the Hawaiian elf. And he had a bunch. He even had like a little picture and a little like just sunglasses. I mean, just all sorts of stuff. Very fun. Yeah.
That's cool. I'll have to check that one out. Tony was saying that the ET figures would make a nice display. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have to figure out. I have limited space, but I'm going to have to, or maybe I can rotate things once in a while, but
yeah.
Get some nice, I'm going to run through these really quick. Like I said, if I miss somebody's comment, it's not on purpose. I'm just going to try to keep it rolling for everybody. But I want to make sure I say hi to everybody that's in here. But I appreciate the chat's been great. So I appreciate you all going on. All right. I've talked long enough. Should we do another one?
Let's go.
So wait, this is what number is this?
So right now we have 2, 4, 5. We have 5 figures.
3, 4, 5. No, 6. Should be 6.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Yes, 6. I
just looked at my notes. I was like, wait.
I had Ming that Flash Gordon one. I had it set over further. So yes, 6. We are at 6. Yep. Thank you for keeping me in check here. Oh, this one feels like another one of those card ones, like the Flash
Okay.
Gordon.
Might be
We'll,
another.
we'll see what we got here.
Let's see.
It is another Flash. We have we have Flash Gordon himself.
Flash Gordon.
Ah.
And if you wanted to, you could get the Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
And,
there you go.
You know,
Ooh.
actually have that. If you put that out there, like, I don't think it'd come in this box though. But I'm just saying, it's like you could get him and then have those two together and display that.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
Oh,
heck yeah.
that's nice. So I will say Ming, it's not horrible, but there's a bend in the top of the cardboard. This one is freaking straight as a board. It's like
Nice. Yeah, it does. It's brand spanking new.
It's probably hard to see, but it looks like brand new off the shelf. I'm gonna say so far, the package condition has been great. I'd say so far of all of these. Like I said, there was a little bit of a bend on that Ming one, but nothing like crazy. But this one is like, it's like, yeah. Sorry, we got Ming and Flash Gordon, so they can battle it out. We can have them in there. All right, you gonna go for another one? I'll keep it going so you guys aren't here like 7 hours with me, because you'll be like, come on, Corey, wrap her up. All right. Ooh, this one feels kind of bigger too, but what do we got here? Back to the Future. Back to the Future.
It's Doc Brown, I think.
Ultimate Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Back to the Future too. Allie will appreciate that one too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one, that action figure minute. He had this one too. He's got the scared or excited face. I'm sorry, I can't do this in the camera. Maybe I'll do it bigger for a second. Sorry, I'm such an amateur at this though. But I love that.
That's a great head sculpt with the like the scared look.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. You should take the if you take him out of the box, I'd take the other head off and put the scared
one on there.
Yeah.
I love Back to the Future, so this is pretty cool. The box is cool too. I like it's so different on the cover art. Maybe this is something they do, but it kind of lends into the movie and his character, but not like showing the figure. Not inside of it.
Well, I like with this one. It also comes with the blueprints.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, it actually comes with you'll see it comes with the blueprints with it.
Oh, it's got like the pipe wrench in there too.
Oh,
there's like a couple.
They gotta give you the accessories.
Sorry, that glare. But
no, it's good. This looks good. You can see.
It looks good.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, I'm happy. I'm happy with that one too. Back to Future is a great movie. I'm.
Oh no, that's an awesome.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, out of all of them, that's probably the one I'd want the most, to be honest.
There you go. All the rest are crap, according to Anthony. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I love Doc Brown. And I love Christopher Lloyd, so that's the one for me.
I'll agree with you. So that other unboxing Larry, that you sent to me, he had this one and that Marty McFly one. That both of them, I was like, oh, I'd be happy with. And again, the box is perfect.
Nice.
No, that's okay, cool. I'm already smiling quite a bit so far. I was getting nervous about some of these. I don't know. It's a gamble, right? When you're doing
there's a really funny Biff Back to the Future one as well. That'd be cool to pull too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what we got here. I'm trying to keep where I was at in the chat, but I know I just completely lost my spot. But okay. I'm going to grab again. We'll keep it going. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys like super. Ooh, it's hard to tell which one I want to. Like the ones that are really big, I want to wait till the end.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, this is still not small, but we'll see what we got here. Oh, we got another alien?
There we go. Aliens. I love that it's like the aliens theme too.
Yeah, there's a lot of aliens. Arachnoid alien.
Ooh.
I don't know. What do you think? Either one of you seen this one before? Cool. If I can bring it up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's a good one. It's from the AVP arcade game.
Oh, nice.
But this is the movie deco version. So there's two versions of this line. There's like there's like more of a cell shaded coloring, and
Yeah.
then there's these that are more movie accurate colors. And yeah, these are pretty cool. I have the chrysalis and I have the razor claw.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, definitely, man. So heavy into aliens, which is fine. I don't have any of them, so it's fine for me. But I can see that where that might be an issue with collectors like the two of you, where you already have some things, where maybe you get some duplicates or something. But man, aliens so far between
Yeah.
aliens and ET, we're in that pretty heavy. But I'm not complaining.
No, not at all.
I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Overall, when we get done, I'm gonna get a thumbs up, thumbs down rating from you both of what you think about this thing. But we're gonna let's get me off the full screen. Nobody needs to see my face that big. All right, we're gonna go again. Let's keep it going. Oh geez, it's so hard to tell what I'm gonna. Okay, we're just gonna grab this. We're gonna grab and pull out, and we got another Back to the. Oh, this is the Marty McFly
Marty.
that he had,
Yes.
and
Nice.
the audition Battle of the Bands.
Let's go.
All right, cool.
It's cool
actually,
because you got the same wave too. You got
Maybe.
Back to the Future, the first film. So that's
we
awesome.
we ordered it about the same time too, so it's kind of cool. I
Look
hope
at
that holds up for something else maybe later
Yeah, I know.
that he had in his set. But this was pretty cool. This was the audition. He has the guitar, but then it had the translucent hand also, where it kind of played into when he started fading out. I know it's hard to see. I'm trying to show things a little
No,
bit.
I see it. I did.
No,
see
it looks good, man.
That's so cool.
Um,
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
figure.
that's-
I'm so happy that you got the wave from the first film too, because I just think they're that's out of all the ones those are the ones to get. I would say
Oh,
But, I mean,
I
it's a
love that.
classic first.
So-
Yeah.
Ultimate Marty McFly audition is that one.
Nice.
Oh man.
I'm not complaining at all. He had both of those in there, and I was like, "Oh, those are cool. I'd take either one of those." And I love
I love. Yeah,
Go ahead.
The packaging. The packaging on that is so cool. It's perfect.
again with
It's
docs,
beautiful.
where the front is something that
Yep.
ties into the movie, but it doesn't actually show the figure that's in it, but it's something that really ties into what that figure is going through with that. But got a couple heads, we got a couple hands. That's pretty cool.
Man.
They got the clock, save the clock tower flyer in there too. Up in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry,
Beautiful.
it's hard to see.
Beautiful figure. Yeah. No, that's I love the accessories to these too. Are just awesome.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad this is going this way so far, because I was like, am I going to do a live stream and people are like, why is Corey so pissy or something, where I'm just like not like happy. But okay, so far heavy in aliens. We got a couple ETs, but we got a couple Back to the Future. Completely good with all of those so far. So
So at this point, you've pulled 10. So if you want, feel around the box and see if you feel for more.
there's a big one. I'm gonna wait till the last, or what I think is gonna be the last for that. So we got at least 3 left.
Okay.
There's at least it's hard to tell. Sorry, when I'm kind of feeling around, 3 to 4 left, but at least 3.
Okay.
But one's a good size box. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, it's killing me to wait. For that one. This is like Christmas Day when you go out and try to peel back the paper a little bit, and sneak a peek.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could just. I mean, it's up
I
to you, man.
know.
You wanna
I'm
just
gonna
pull-
wait. I'm gonna try to go last on that one. I might miss something, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try to go for. Sorry, I'm trying not to look. So here we go. All right, I got another one. Let's see what we got here. We got another alien.
Nice. Oh, nice. You got the other one too.
We got the spitter alien.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch his video. We're lining up pretty close. That action figure minute, that video you sent me, Larry. We're pretty close so far. I'm gonna have to go back and look at his. But so now I got 3 of those alien fire team elites, which not complaining.
Video games. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. I
but
love
it's
that.
another.
Yeah, I love that they're still continuing the trend of you're getting like almost a whole wave there of them. I just think that's so cool. Like you have like the video game Aliens theme going, and then you have Back to the Future, the first film that theme's going, and then you got the ET, the two ET figures. I mean, and you got a
Yeah.
couple,
Oh man.
the Flash Gordon figures. So this is cool. I really like this how they did it.
I might only need a couple more to finish out the round of the what they have for the fire team elite
You're only
aliens.
you're only missing you're only missing one.
Am I? Is that all I'm
Yep,
listening?
you're only missing one.
I figured I got to be like after this so far. All right. Okay. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11 right now.
Ooh, and we still got at least one
At
big
least,
one to go.
at least two more.
Ooh, okay.
At least two more.
Right,
If
here
not
we go.
more, but it's kind of hard to tell when I'm just feeling around. There might be three more. All right. All right. Let's get me off
No,
of the big
no
screen.
whammies. No whammies.
Yeah. No whammies. No
No
whammies. All right. Here we go. We got.
Oh,
This is-
Terminator. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, I gotta watch his video again. Like seriously, there's a bunch of them that. Okay, this got me. I like all the other ones too, but this is got me psyched. The Schwarzenegger Terminator. Okay.
I love that. I have that figure. It's a beaut, man.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh, gosh.
I love it. I'm so happy
Yeah,
that
I
I got that.
that's awesome. I have that one too. It's a really good one.
Oh man, yeah, it's gorgeous.
They got the
Gorgeous.
eye cutout head too.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious that they
Look at the
have that.
guns too, man. He's got some sick guns.
Sorry, I'm trying to work with the glare here, everybody, but I know it's hard. But
I love that face sculpt with the bloody face, the eye. Oh,
yeah,
oh man, it's
and you can
so
see some of the
freaking good.
metal
It's so
behind
good.
that. But they have the one even that's just him when he dug his eye out.
Yes, I
And
love
the
other
corner there.
that sculpt too.
Oh gosh. And again, this box is like I would not think anything about this pulling it off of a shelf. It's like even the tag, usually this is the stuff that gets ripped up pretty easy, like or it'll pull away from the back. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. I'm already calling it a win. I hope there's more wins. I felt
Oh,
at
that's
least two more, but
yeah, that's
That one. I mean, yeah, it's that one. I can tell you that's a really good. I have it, and it's a good, great figure, man. I love that
Yeah.
figure.
so both of you have this one.
yeah.
So out of all of these, is this like one that so you said you both had this. Was there any others through this so far that you have had in the collection?
No, you know what? I don't collect the alien run, the aliens or alien or any of those ones. Even though I think they're cool, there's so many of them, kind of like
Right.
the Predators. So I don't have any of those or the ETs. But yeah, like Terminator is just a must own. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I gotta get that. There's no way.
I've even seen some people. So when I saw him pull this one, I'm like, oh, dude, I would love to have that one. But then I've seen some pull Patrick, his character from T2,
Yeah.
the cop character. But then they had some of like the, like the spear
The
arm.
T1000.
Yeah. Sorry. Yep,
Yeah.
Yes. You are more of a fan than I am. I couldn't remember what.
No. That's awesome. That's a great figure too, especially when it looks like his face is blown off, and it's got
But that's what's kind of cool about these. So is that what kind of draws you to these, where they have, like, if you wanted to put this up and pose it or display it, you got quite a few options of what you kind of run with, to
Yeah.
put in, like,
yes.
to me, that's kind of cool where you can kind of pick and choose.
It's a great figure, man. Like I said, when I found it out in the wild, like I was like, I had to pick it up just because. And now I'm just on the hunt for the Tech Noir. I want to get that one
Oh,
just so I can
nice.
have both of them. Because the Tech Noir one is the version where he has like when they're in the club when he first is about to
Oh.
kill Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
So
the,
he's got
yeah.
the gray
he's got the
jacket.
jacket,
Yeah. I've seen that one, and that one looks really cool. I would be super excited about that one too.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm happy with that one too. But I do know that one with the gray overcoat jacket thing. That one.
Oh, this police one is really like, yeah, out of the lot what you've gotten so far, that's my favorite one.
Cool.
Mine
All
too.
right. All right.
There we go.
All right. I think there's only 2 left. So sorry. I'm like,
Nice.
honestly, I'm fumbling around, but I'm truly not trying to look at it until I pull it out. All right. I'm gonna go with a smaller one that I think.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do we got?
Okay.
We got Phantom.
Phantom.
Ooh,
Okay.
There we
okay.
go.
Yeah,
I've
Phantom
seen a couple
action.
people get that one too. So the original
That's fun.
superheroes, we got the Phantom.
Heck
Do a
yeah.
quick bang, and then we'll get my face out of it. But we got the Phantom.
Yeah, like his dual pistols there.
Yeah,
You got the skull.
that's a
So
cool
sweet.
one. Yeah. All right. I'm digging this so far. Oh, the skull right there too. That's kinda
Yeah,
cool.
love that skull. Yeah, so cool. And you got a couple different hands.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. You're like, get the last one out of here so we can
The big
stop
one,
hearing
the
you
big
talking
boy.
about things, and you can let us
Well,
go
if
for
I-
the night.
Well, that's the thing. If this is correct, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you
6,
got
7,
it at?
10, 11, 12, 13. It's like we're about to. I mean, should have been 13.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 13. We're at
So-
so we're right at the 14.
Yeah.
So right now, just counting 14, you would say I got
The
the box
$500
I
box.
ordered,
Mhm.
right? Because that was the big thing. I not to be nitpicky, but if I pulled the trigger and put the money down for one they said was a $500 one, and most everybody got the 14 figures for that. That's what I wanted to get to, right? So.
Mhm.
So already I'm at that. So it sounds like no matter what I pull out of here, I got the box I ordered. Right?
Yeah.
You kind of
Yeah.
think of.
I would say you definitely got the box you ordered. I mean,
All right. That was, like I said, not being nitpicky, but I wanted to make sure, that's what I purchased. Okay. I'm dying here.
Ooh,
Alright,
what is
here we
in-
go.
I'm feeling around. Okay.
What is this big one gonna be?
It's the last one, but it's definitely bigger than any of the others I pulled out so far. I can tell that for sure. All right. I'm
can
trying not to
see.
look.
Can't
Ready?
see.
We're ready?
Here we go. Yep. Do
All
it
right, I don't know which side I'm going to pull out here, but
like a band-aid. Nice.
oh, I got it! I got it! Oh my gosh, I got it! Oh, dude,
Oh, that's so killer!
I got the
praying
Ed 209.
that-
I love RoboCop. Oh my gosh.
I was praying it was that one. When you said a big box, I'm like, dude, the Ed 209's a huge.
Oh
box.
gosh, that's
Oh my god.
a big one.
Yes.
That's a big one. All right, thank you, NECA. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I sent you 3
That's
emails
awesome.
asking where my package was. I'll shut up next time and just wait for it. Oh gosh.
Very nice, dude.
And again, the box looks perfect. It's still sealed up and everything. That's, oh my gosh. Here, let
Dude,
me.
I can tell you right now, the Ed 209 figure is worth like just half of what you paid alone.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It like has lights and sounds and everything too, doesn't it? I
It
think that I
does.
saw from.
Yeah. I have that same figure, so I can assure you it is well worth the
Oh,
money.
there you go. Push
It's a
button activates.
It's got the sound. Man, it is beautiful. Beautiful figure.
Okay, I'm
Very nice.
gonna take myself off the full screen because I'm smiling too much right now. Oh, those dudes make me want to buy another one, but I know I can't. Like,
Hey, well, listen. When they do a horror one, do they have a horror one up there?
they do
Yeah,
now.
they're available now.
They're available now, but now they say a $400 value for it. But still, I mean,
Yeah.
this.
They just put a few less in there.
Do you think this is over $500 worth of value with this thing in there too? I don't know. I'll have to go through and like price some things out, but
That Ed 209, I'll tell you right now, yeah, 'cause that's a pricey figure.
oh my gosh,
That's
I saw that dude
that's a
get
big
this.
boy.
I
That's
saw
a
him get it
big
on
boy.
his opening, and I was like, oh, if I got anything like that, I would.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a like I said, I felt a big box.
Don't worry, Larry's gonna tell you. Your
Yeah,
total-
he's adding it up here. But
Yeah,
oh
he's
my!
gonna- he's
But
gonna
I
let
want to
you
go
know.
back. I'm gonna go back and watch his video I got quite a few things that I saw in his that I was like, oh, if I got that, I'd be happy. I'd have to see how close the. Oh, wouldn't it be? Would it be weird if we got the exact same stuff?
I think you got more of the Fire Team Elite figures
Okay.
than he did.
Okay.
So there was some things that were different. There was like a one or two things I think, if
Oh
I'm
my gosh,
remembering correctly.
guys.
That's awesome,
So
man.
awesome, man. Yeah, that's a kill. I'll tell you. That's I was praying that's what it was when he
Oh.
said it was a big box.
Oh, okay. I know it's not as big as this one, but I saw somebody else get on one of their NECA boxes, the blind boxes. They got the RoboCop, and it had the chair where you.
I've
could,
got that one too.
oh,
Yeah, I've
that
got
one's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, that was.
So
But
I
when
was
you
like,
said a big box, like a big, I had a
well,
feeling it was that at 209, man, because that box is huge.
I could just tell when I reached down. I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
just grab it with one
Right.
hand,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
The other ones,
It
I'm
takes
like, oh,
both
that's kind
your
of big.
hands to get
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry, I'm saying oh my gosh a lot. All right. That is it. I'm not
Very
complaining
nice.
that that's it, but that is all of the box. I'm gonna consider this one a win without knowing true values of everything. But I'm this is more than yeah. I'm over the moon with this is a
That
good box.
that figure alone, like I said, I already I tallied up everything, and this was going mostly by Target prices. Apparently, the Ming and the Flash they kind of range between 15 and 20.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't find a solid price from Target.
Okay.
But everything else, like if I went just by the $15 for the Ming and for the Flash, you're looking at 480.
Hey.
There you
Okay.
go.
I'm okay. I know it's not hitting the 500 that it said, but I'd say for the franchises that it was hitting, and this one right here,
That alone, like Target regular price, that's 85.
Yeah.
So
okay.
even that alone, you're pretty much like already got made over what you paid
I
almost.
Yep.
I need
You're
to
like pretty
find
much over that
I
halfway.
need to find a place to take him out and let him hang out.
That's the hardest part is like
Yeah.
right, figuring out where to display him because he takes up a lot of room.
Because he's
man.
I was gonna say it's got to be a good size from
Oh, yeah,
just
he
looking at
is.
the box.
Yes,
It's got to be a
definitely.
good size, dude.
Well,
I
you can
gotta
always go. You can go see my review. I reviewed it too.
Oh, for
There you
real?
go.
Okay, I missed that.
There
I'll have
you
to go
go.
look at that. Now I just got to get a RoboCop to pose up with him or something, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
definitely.
Do a little shootout, but oh, okay. I don't know what to say right now. I'm happy. Long wait, NECA. I appreciate the box that you sent me though. That was worth the wait. Hopefully I wasn't too annoying when I was sending emails asking that you took my money in December.
all good, man.
23rd. But
It's
you know,
all
it's
good.
kind of natural, right? You know, to kind of be like, hey, that is coming, right? But I thank
The
you.
one thing I will say,
Yeah,
like,
go for it.
given so my other thing was, okay, you said it was a big box. I know y'all were saying like, oh, what if it was a chair? Or, I don't know if I told you this, Corey, but I mean, what if it was the thing, the dog creature?
Oh yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
man, that would have been dope too.
Because that's a
Yeah.
big box too.
yeah.
It is. You're right. Yeah.
I would not have been mad about that.
But Corey, you said you paid 120, right?
I think it ended up being about 130 after everything was all said.
I was
and
gonna
done.
say,
Right in
like,
that ballpark.
Yeah, because like the Ed 209 and like the Terminator figure, you know, and like maybe throw in one of those like aliens. That alone is like what you paid, and then all the other stuff is just like
Just
extra
free.
added on to it. It's all freebies. Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I paid for the Ed 209 and the Terminator. You know, and that's almost what you paid, and you got all that other stuff as well. So look at it like that. I mean, I think you made out very well.
I've never done one of these blind boxes before. This was a first for me, so I was
Mhm.
pretty nervous about doing it, but
well, I
I'm
mean,
happy.
I did the math. I mean, for the T800 and the Ed 209, if, again going by Target prices, it's 120
So
There you
that's
go.
just for
almost
those two.
almost the
yeah.
price right there that I paid. Almost,
Yep.
just a little bit more. Throw in one of the Flash Gordons, and you're there for the price,
There
and
you
the
go.
rest of it is above
Yeah.
that. You know.
But just the fact that you got those two, like those two, I mean, from the whole lot, I mean, those two are the The tops, man. Those are the
I
best ones.
I'm smiling pretty big right now.
Well, yeah, and then
I'm
on
happy
top
with
of it, I mean, just getting Doc Brown and Marty,
it.
that's
Well, that's
sweet.
the
From
thing.
the first film, I mean, I think that's awesome, man.
The even the other ones, I'm pretty excited about those. I'm the Back to the Future. I think both of those are very cool. The Aliens, and the ET as well. Both of them are cool, but the bike, the
Hmm.
flying scene. I think that's pretty cool. Not throwing shade at any of this. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I'd say the Flash Gordon ones were probably outside of my box, probably of what, and that's not being like I'm not complaining one bit. I'll take that every day if I get the rest of this stuff that I got. Uh,
Absolutely.
so not complaining at all about that. But the rest of it hit pretty well. But yeah, a lot of aliens. I guess there was the Phantom as well. That's a
Hmm.
little outside of my backs, but the it's pretty cool figure though. No, it's a win for me. I would say.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I would definitely say it's a
Definitely.
win.
I'm not
I
going to
mean, even
complain
with
at
like
all.
you said, those even outside of those three, I mean, you got like a bunch of iconic ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I know that you said, Larry, there were some different ones, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video and see how many lined up and how many were different out of that because there was I almost didn't. I almost wish had not watched that video because when I watched that, I was like, dude, he got that, and every time he was like opening something or bringing something else out of the box, I'm like, I would love to have that in my set. Because I'd seen some that were maybe they're huge for other people, but like you said, like there's some franchises, some things that don't hit for you, but somebody else it's like, oh, I want the whole box of that. And I've seen a few people pulling some out that I was just like, I would. That's probably not my box, kind of a thing. But yeah. All right. Cool. I'll try to run through the. I'll try to. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gushing a little bit right now. I'm pretty happy.
No,
Uh,
I'm glad, man.
you
I'm
wait
glad
that
you're
long,
at.
and you pay that money, and
Yeah,
you,
Yeah.
I'm glad you finally got it in. It was
yeah,
worth the wait.
dude. Okay, it's a good start for my NECA
Yeah, man. I'm happy
collection,
for you,
right?
man.
Right. I got a good
Heck
start on
yeah.
my NECA collection. Now I got to decide whether I'm going to be a sucker and go buy the horror set now that they
Well, you got to do horror
have
next. You
out
did
there.
sci-fi. You got to do horror next. Yeah, because that'll be another fun unboxing for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different horror things you could get. I mean, there's like a ton. So
I've seen some people pulling some stuff that I was like, oh, I'd love any of that. Like some people like, you got some Friday the 13th, you got some
Yep.
Chucky, you got some
Yep.
Halloween, you got
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
There's so many.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll
Puppet
see if
Master.
maybe I'll send
Oh,
you
I
guys a
love the
message
Puppet
like
Master ones.
in
Yeah, I
about
got
like
those right
3 hours late at night, and I'm always
there.
like, I bought it. And then in 11 weeks we can have another live stream. I think they're actually coming out sooner now. I think they just were hit really hard with. Honestly, it was right before Christmas, where people were probably buying more anyway, and I think maybe there was more of a demand for these mystery boxes than they were expecting, and I can appreciate that. You kind of get hit all at once, and they're trying to keep up with the demand for everything, and yeah, longer than I expected, but yeah. If I could have another box like this for horror, I'll wait 11 weeks for it.
Yeah, man. They'll have to be part two. Be the
Maybe,
next.
maybe
Yeah, they
if
have
you
to
can
do
put
the
up with
sequel.
me
Yeah.
talking
Oh
this
yeah.
much.
This was fun, man. It's
I
fun.
This is cool.
I would say I want to run through the chat again quick, and then we can wrap her up. I know you need to get going, Larry. I don't mean to keep you all too long, but I'll say before I go into it more, I appreciate you both hanging out.
Oh, of
It's
course,
fun
for
man.
hearing
having
your
me.
feedback
Yeah.
on it.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Same. I was like I told you, I had been keeping up with you. I was like, man, you still haven't gotten it yet. And like,
I know.
I was wanting to know what you were getting, man.
I know.
Yeah.
That's where I was waiting for one of you to be like, "Did you actually buy it?" They're like, "No, seriously." And I'm like, "Okay, it's been like 2.5 months, Corey." Like, no,
He
no.
doesn't have the heart to tell us it was a bad joke.
Yeah, right. I was just trying to be cool. I didn't actually purchase.
Well, I mean,
it.
you got that Funko Predator, so like
I-
when you got that one, I was like, okay, it's legit. He did buy the box.
I bought that one, and that one came right away. But yeah, when you had your Elder Gray, one that you pulled out, and then you showed that was another one. I went out to their site because I was like, oh, both are cool. The NECA, or not NECA, the Pop site had the Elder Gray was sold out, but they had this battle damaged Predator 2 one, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab that because that was pretty cool. But yeah,
And I actually saw the elder out in the wild like
oh, for real,
yesterday.
nice.
Mm.
I could
I
see
was like,
grabbing
I
that
was like,
one at
oh,
some
cool.
point.
But see, the thing was when I got the grayback, when I got the elder predator, I was like, I saw that one and I was like, ah, I want to get it. But then I also saw they had the spider thing figure, and
Oh
that was the last one I was waiting for, that Funko line. I had never seen it, and I already had the McCready and I already had the Blair monster, and I was just like, I just had to have the spider head
Yeah,
from the thing. I just had to have it. So
I can
at the
see
time,
that.
I was like, I don't want to spend too much holidays and stuff. So yeah, but that's the only reason why I didn't pick up that guy.
That would be when you said that. That was another one I would not been disappointed with, where I saw some crossover between the sci-fi and the horror, but there was some The Thing figures like McCready and like a few of the others. Like I would not have been upset about that at all either.
Well, see, that's why, like, even in my box, I got the Last Stand McCready, which I had already had. But
Yeah,
even when I got it, I believe I said in my video, like, that was my favorite figure of even the ones I already had. So like, I was happy I got it, because
yeah,
actually spoiler alert, I'm actually going to gift it to a friend of mine who really loves the thing. So
Ooh.
um, so I was like, oh, cool, you
yeah.
know.
Oh,
And
very
there's
cool.
the Blair
Oh,
one.
nice. I
Yeah.
love that. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Allie actually got me this one. It's a beaut too. I love that, and it's just so big too, man. This thing
Yeah,
really.
it's massive.
Yeah,
Yeah. I need
she's
the
a.
spider one as well because I've got McCready. I have this one. I need to get the spider as well just to complete the set.
Oh,
But
that's
Check
did
check
you
awesome.
get?
fun, check check
I was
Funko's
gonna
site,
ask.
man.
I was gonna ask you, Larry. Did you get this one and the multicolor kind of one, the one where it's like
No,
kind of pink it, or did you just you went with this one? Yeah, I like
yeah,
this one, but I like the skin tone version more
well
than the
the
other
well
one
the
they did.
the chase one is like, I knew I was never gonna find the chase. That's the one you're talking about, the purple one.
Yeah, the purple one.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah. There was no way. I was like, I don't ever think I'm gonna find that one. I did find that one at a Hot Topic, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I immediately, like, I picked it up when I saw it.
heck yeah.
But yeah, check Funko's site, man. They still might have the spider head.
Yep, I'll have to take a look because it'd be nice to complete the set.
Are you too cool if I try to run through the chat just real quick, and
Oh
then
yeah, man.
we can wrap her up?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I just don't want to keep y'all too late. I have a gift of the gab, and but again, like truly, it's fun hanging out with y'all, and I appreciate you doing this with me. So,
Oh, same, man. Thank you again. Thank you for having us, man.
well,
yep.
you
Thank
guys,
you.
like I said, you both know way more about it than I do. I love it, and I'll geek out on it, but that I was appreciating your feedback and your reactions to some of the things that I was pulling out of the blind box. That told me a lot too. Just seeing your reactions to a lot of those. So
That was
uh,
fun. I had a blast living vicariously through you. I mean, honestly, I was
I
having a
was
ton of fun.
dying to pull this one out
Yeah.
at the end because I was like, I can. All the rest of them I could grab with one hand, and I was like, I can't. And I was like, oh, don't get too excited, Corey.
Well,
But
that's what I was saying. It could have also been the thing, the dog creature, because that box
which
is big too.
I would be
You
fine with
know,
that too. But no matter what it ended up being, like just feeling a box that I knew I couldn't just grab one handed, that it was it was a good one. Like
yeah.
it was
Hell
something
yeah.
sizable, like something that
That's like the
uh,
chunk of money right there.
yeah,
You can
like
feel that's like the big chunk of money you're feeling
yeah, you were
right
like
now.
value. I got my
Right, this is
value of
value.
my
Yeah.
money right here when you couldn't grab it with one hand. But yeah, but it was under a bunch of things too. But like I was reaching in that one corner, and then once I went down and I kind of felt it, I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm like, I gotta wait on that one because then I probably wouldn't pay much attention to some of the other things that I pulled out. But
Hey, what did the other guy get that was like his big
the Ed
like
It
209.
was
pull?
that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It
You
was
got the
Yeah.
Ed 209? That's
Yep.
awesome, man. That's such a
So that was
cool
the one off
kit.
of his that I was like, oh, dude. Larry had sent me his video, and I sent back. I'm like, oh, that Ed 209. I was like, if I got anything like that, I would be over the moon.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'd flip out.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look at his, but I know for sure the Ed 209 was his big one that he pulled out that I was like, oh man. But then he had the same Terminator, the Schwarzenegger Terminator.
Mm.
He had the I think the same two Back to the Future. He had the
Yep.
Doc and the Marty, I think. He did have a few aliens, but I don't know which ones crossed over there. I think he had a Flash in there too. That's where I want to go back and look. But the big ones that really like stood out to me that I was like, if I got anything like this, I'd be super happy. Especially it was Ed 209, but then the Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, and the two Back to the Futures. Those were some of them that really popped out to me.
Definitely.
On his.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like
Now I got
that's
all
why
these
like
boxes.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you pulled the Terminator, I was like, okay, cool, man. That figure is like, yeah, that's probably at that point that well, I guess it depends. Like that's my favorite from the lot. But the Ed 209 and that one are probably like, yeah, those are great figures, man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one's that's pretty cool. But
Those
anything
alone are like just the like big winners right there, because those are ones that you would want for yourself anyway.
right
And then the rest
hit
of
the
it,
cost.
like you would actually like you would consider getting them, like if you wanted to spend the money to get like
Right.
the Ed 209. Those would be so. Then the rest of them are just like it's like icing on the cake kind of a thing. You know, it's like the
Correct.
cherry on top. But, you know, so
Correct. And I actually there was a few of them that I was looking at for a while that I almost bought, but then I was like, this thing was in the waiting, and I'm like, just hold off. Who knows what you're gonna get in that thing? So I purposely didn't buy a few things that kind of popped up on my waiting list that I'm like, just wait and see what you get in the box, and then go from there. But no, I'm happy with. Sorry,
That's good, man.
this is yeah, this is way more than this is good. More than I expected. So I'm happy, very happy about that. I'll try to run through the chat. I'll shut up a little bit and like go run through this quick and then let you all get back to your evening, but I appreciate y'all hanging out here. The guests on here tonight, but then people in the chat as well. Guys in here, K-Man was saying, hey there, everyone, please hit that like button. I worked at Burger King when they had the Alf dolls with their Happy Meals. Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's fun. We used to always go to, it was McDonald's and Hardee's. We had a Hardee's around us. I think they're kind of joined up with Carl's Jr. now, depending on where you're at in the country. But they always had a lot of collectibles that would tie into some things. So I remember collecting. They always had like the glasses or some of the little figures and doing a bunch of those things. Hardee's, I always remember, not to go way into this, but Smurfs. And the California grapes. Do you ever remember those?
Yep, I do.
The little animated grapes.
The raisins.
Or raisins, sorry. Well, they were grapes at one point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the California
older.
raisins. Yeah, I said it wrong.
They
But
got,
yeah,
like,
that was a
triple
funny
it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
because they
got
all
really
had, like
popular
all
for
the
a
California raisins played like different instruments.
Yeah.
So one had the saxophone, one had the guitar, and all that. So yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
So cool.
I'm sorry, I'm way behind. I don't know if everybody's still in here that's in the chats, but Hortensia, thank you so much saying, hey, Corey, sorry for joining late. No, sorry for getting your chat late. So I appreciate you jumping in if you're still in here. But even if you're not, I appreciate you stopping by. We got Bob in here saying,
Hey, what's
Bob's
up, Bob?
moving.
Yeah,
Good to see you, man. Making a little appearance. We always love to see you.
yeah.
Tony saying Bobbert. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We were singing that a little bit too. Jim said,
There
Flash.
you go. Yeah, you can't help it. I think of that, and I think of Ted as well. 'Cause
Yeah,
Ted,
yeah.
they did the whole Flash Gordon thing.
I got to watch that movie again. That's funny.
Oh, it's so funny.
Tony was saying, did we ever hear how much the mystery box cost? So it was right about, I want to say I was right around the $130 mark when it was all said and done. I'd have to see whether taxes took it hard, but give or take a few bucks, right around the $130 mark. But
I mean, it's
thank
great that they did free shipping.
yeah. Oh gosh, for that big of a box too. And
Yeah.
I weighed it. It was 14 pounds. So a 14-pound box was hard to fit into my, my screen here. I couldn't imagine what the shipping would be if I sent that to somebody.
That had to have been expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no way getting around that. That had to have
yeah.
been expensive. But
So
yeah, just the
it's
shipping alone. So
I'll
they're
give it
taking
to.
a hit just on the shipping all those too. Yeah.
I
Hmm.
say I'll give some bonus points to them, including the shipping for that price.
Yeah.
Because when you think about that, so it sounds like it was a win, even if you don't consider the shipping, but you throw that in there too. Yeah, that's a. So yeah, right, Tony, like total right around 130 ish. But it sounds like I came out okay on this one.
Oh yeah,
So.
man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't wait for you to do the horror one next.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see if I
Yeah.
get.
In other words,
Yeah, do it. We'll see if I get a little saucy later tonight and pull the trigger on a horror
Ooh.
pack. But that's easier for me, I think too. I think that was one of your comments, Larry, with this. It was like when I don't have, I'm not really big into NECA. I always like them, but I just don't have them. So it's kind of easy where at least the factor of getting duplicates of things you already have is out of the equation.
Yeah.
It's so that piece of it, that hold up, is out of the yeah. We got Allie.
Yeah.
Great Scott. Yep. That was his the face with the mouth open.
Yep.
I need to bust him out of the box sometime and put that head on him.
Yes, definitely.
We got Miss K Man in here saying, "Hey gang,
Hey, Miss K, man.
good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Saw your husband in here just not too long ago." Hortensio was saying, "Back to the Future. Love that. Yeah, that's great. It's great. Yeah, those are great movies. I always have a lot of fun with those." Some highs back and forth. Sorry guys. I'm trying to run really quick through this. Allie was saying, hopefully Marty is in that box too. So, so yeah, that's how far behind I am. So yes, I do have.
He was.
Now
He
you know.
was.
We got
You
Marty
got the
and Doc.
dynamic duo right there. Ready to go.
The same thing. I'm not complaining at all. I think that one's cool of Marty, but I think that was one thing that Action Figure Minute, his channel, he was mentioning. The only other one he could think of that he would maybe like, oh, that would be cool. It was Marty and the vest.
The vest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. I thought this was cool. I really like the hand with the translucent. It's kind of cool when they do some touches like that with those. Jim was saying, hopefully you get the one of Biff. I've seen some people get that would have been cool too. It's not the one where he's covered with horseshit. Yeah.
manure.
Yep.
I hate manure.
Yeah, your kids are gonna love it. Yep, for Gary, for Back to the Future. That would be him playing that music where they're just like, "What are you playing?" Okay, sorry, I'm way behind. Whew, sorry, guys. Jim was saying, "Go for the big box next, Corey. You're killing us." Sorry, I wanted to finish on that one because
Yeah.
I could just tell it was something more substantial. No shade to the other things, but I could tell it was something different. Yeah, there you go. Greg was saying need Huey Lewis next.
Yes.
Yep, for
That would be
sure.
I was just thinking we also need like the bald principal.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Strickland.
Yeah, that
Strickland would be good too.
Yep,
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I'd go for that for sure. Miss Kim Man saying, "What a handsome panel this evening, Corey. That beard is awesome. Thank you. I had to compete with the other two handsome bearded guys on this tonight, so I had to keep the beard going. So we had to do that." K-Man was saying the extra hands were thought to be needed for future hand jives. There you go. There you go. Yep, there you go. Greg was saying that Marty McFly needs to come with the giant speaker as well. Yep.
Yes.
Him where he's blowing it out
Yeah.
at Doc's place. I always thought that was cool. That was a fun opening for that. But
Oh yeah.
and then he's like, Einstein, where's Einstein? I'm looking for the dog.
Is
right.
there an Einstein one? Is there an accessory with Einstein?
Oh, I
Or I
don't
mean,
know.
is there a Doc Brown with Einstein as an accessory?
I don't
That'd
know.
be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be neat. I'm kind of yeah.
Can you get the plutonium box, the case? That'd be kind of cool too.
Dude, there was like a set, like a movie set with like all the 4Ks or Blu-rays or whatever that had that.
Oh,
That
it
was
was in
shaped
that
like that.
box.
Yeah, it was
Oh, that'd
really
be cool.
cool. Yep.
So there's two other Doc Browns, but they don't have the dog.
I'm surprised because that seems like a great accessory.
Hmm.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that.
For
Yeah.
Einstein.
So
Yeah.
they have a Doc Brown in the plutonium suit, like the white suit,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one too. Yeah, I
and
like
they
that one.
have the Doc Brown from Back to the Future 2 with the yellow jacket and all the
Oh.
money. He has a case full
Yep.
of money. There's that one also. But
Oh, that'd be cool, too.
I don't think either one of them comes with the dog.
Oh, they gotta get. We're gonna put the suggestion box to NECA. You gotta get
Yep.
Einstein going. We gotta get him in.
Now, if you got the
Total
the
W.
Toonie version of the cartoon, that one does come with the cartoon version of Einstein.
You're right.
Okay.
Yep, it does.
Okay.
Those are neat too.
Greg was saying
Yeah, those
need
are cool from the cartoon.
need the T800
And you got the Ace
version.
Ventura cartoon as well, which is awesome.
And the Bill and Ted also. That one's a
Bill
good
and
one
Ted,
too.
yeah.
There you go, Larry saying Ed 209 jealous. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm I was happy before that, but that put it over the edge, I'd say, for me. But yeah, Steve was saying Corey is proud of his big box. Yep. Sorry. Yep, I am. Yep. There we go. However you want to say it. Yep, I am. Yep, Allie's saying the big one delivered. Yep. Very, very happy. Sorry, I'm trying to run through this, guys, really quick here for you.
Definitely been a big win.
Yep, absolutely. Super excited about that. Larry said, anyone who spots that thing in your house will be instantly be drawn to it. I don't know what that one.
I guess 209, maybe.
Yeah, probably had 209
Maybe,
or whatever.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'll just think of that dude getting like shot on the uncut director cut of the movie or whatever, getting shot for like 15 minutes by Ed 209.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, it's got to stop. And that uncut version, though, is just like keeps on
Yeah, just
going.
going
and
on even further.
and it goes back and forth between Ed 209 and the guy just like going, look.
So many blood squibs.
Oh gosh. Yeah, they went all out for that one for sure. Hortensio saying, what kind of unboxing was this from? Disney. So sorry, I know I'm way behind. So the company is called NECA, NECA, and they do a ton of collectible figures. It's crazy. They have even life size. Like there's some crazy, super expensive, like full size Batman. I saw they had of one of them. One they had a full size face hugger from Aliens, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Or the egg. They had like the egg and the face hugger with it. So they have anything from like $15-$20 to like thousands of dollars.
They made some questionable stuff too, like that life size Megan doll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's weird.
Yep.
Yeah,
that one freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Originally, I thought it was. Originally, when they announced it, I thought it was an April Fool's joke.
Oh yeah, I can see that
because it was around April Fool's when they announced it. So when I saw it, I was like, that can't be real. And then all of a sudden, it's legit,
and it's on sale.
Yeah, and it's on sale. I'm like, I don't know.
Rob was saying, awesome score, dude. Congrats. Thank you.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Hortensia saying, happy for you, Corey. Thank you very much. Holland was saying, NECA Sci-Fi Blind Box. Oh, yeah. Saying sorry, I'm way behind. It's hard to do these things where you're, I wanted to keep the unboxing going quickly, but apparently I didn't do that. But Jim was saying, that is so awesome, Corey. Give me your address. I'm on the way over and club you and grab it. Yeah. No, sir. I'm ready for I'm excited for that. Guy was saying Ed 209 is anywhere from $90 to $160 or no. Well, if it's in that upper end, I'd sell it, but I think that 90 to 160 probably is the range that it probably, but I'm not complaining whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just went based off of like whatever it
Yeah.
was going for on Target. Like, you can't get it on Target right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's hard to find that figure. I mean, even when my buddy got it, we got it at a con, and
Mm.
we got it at a special price because he got the chair
Yep.
RoboCop and then 209 at the same time, so they
Oh, that's
gave us a
cool.
little bit of a discount. So,
Yeah.
um,
I would have
but
been
they were
happy
selling,
with either one of those, actually.
yeah,
But
but they were selling just the Ed 209. They were selling it for like I think it was like 99.
yeah.
So not too much over retail, but I mean that's why I went with I with all the tallying I was going by Target's what I saw in
Yeah.
Target's prices. So
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But you never know, things like if they decide like, okay, at 209 is just it's too much to reproduce again, and they just might put an end to it because maybe it costs them more than what it's worth, and then then it becomes even more expensive because it's rare if they decide like, okay, we're done with that one. We're not going to print any, make any more or whatever, because obviously plastic prices and these
Right.
prices and getting stuff,
Well, and this definitely is a larger figure and box
Right,
than what
exactly,
a
and
lot
it's
of the other ones that they
expensive,
do. Yeah.
too. So if not enough people were buying it, then they might be like, okay, we're going to retire that one for good, and then that just drives up the price of all the other ones because now they know, oh, it's done. So
yeah,
Part
yeah,
of me wants to know how they come up with what they throw in these boxes, because some of the earlier ones I saw where the packages were a little more damaged, I was like, okay, they're return items, and this is a way that they can give you a good value for what you're getting, but it might not be something they would send back out to a store to put on the shelf if it was the package was a little damn, you know what I mean? But a lot of these were, especially this one, a lot of them, the box looks pristine.
pristine.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't look
I'll tell you
opened.
right now, if if they did do that, they would definitely have to let people know, because you
If it
know
was
how
returns.
collectors are.
Yeah.
If you send out a big box of stuff and all the boxes are damaged, collectors, you're going to be getting a lot of phone calls.
Yeah.
A lot of phone calls. So
Well, no,
yeah,
that's
it's
how
like
that's how they get around. Like when I got mine, like all the boxes were pretty much damaged in some form or fashion. Some were just blatantly just ripped open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
yeah,
know, but that they got around it by saying, these are new, but the boxes aren't
Not
mint.
pristine. Yeah.
Yeah.
right, exactly. Yeah,
So
like
it's just like,
if you're gonna do that, you better let people know ahead of time. Like, hey, just so you know, we're gonna give you a deal on all this stuff, but the boxes aren't in like pristine condition. Because otherwise, people are gonna be calling you left and right, like, what the hell just sent me? Like you gotta let people know.
I
But
guess
luckily
was
for you, Corey, all your boxes look pretty great, except for
yeah.
just
There's
the
a
main
couple.
one.
There's a couple
Yeah.
bends in a couple of them, but other
Mm-hmm.
than that, if these were hanging on a shelf at a store, I wouldn't turn my nose up at them. You know, like to be like, nah, I'll wait and try to find a better one. Um, they're pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm not complaining at all about the. I can see little bends or little things here and there, but nothing to complain about in my book anyway. But sorry, I'm gonna run real quick. Tony was saying time for bed. That was probably a long time
Oh,
ago. You're already in bed, probably, Tony. But thank you if you ever
good
hear
night,
this
Tony.
in the future. I appreciate you saying hi and hanging out with us for a little bit. Exine was saying that was very cool, great value. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
I'm running, everybody. Sin's corner. Sin, how you doing? Say there's, there goes Corey putting himself down again. Haha, stop it. Yeah, sorry. Hey, if you can't make fun of yourself, what can you make fun of? You know, or can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at? Thanks for dropping in here. Yeah, did I hear Terminator? I know that's
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You love that one too. Yeah, got a good Arnie in that one. So
Mhm.
very happy
yeah,
about
it's
that
definitely
one.
a really good figure, man.
That's a nice one. Oh gosh, I got to figure out how I'm going to display some of these things. I gotta Ed 209. I gotta find a place to prop him up somewhere. But
Yeah, he's gotta come out of the box. It's
gotta
too
let him
hard to
breathe.
display the box. It's not, you gotta like take him out of the box and display him somewhere.
Yep,
Um,
let him breathe.
the other ones, at least you could hang up. Realistically, if you didn't feel like taking them all out of the boxes, you could hang them up. But that Ed 209 kind of needs to come out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bust that one out. I'm gonna be
Mhm.
sitting here like a little kid playing with it. Like, get the batteries in it. I want to hear the noises and see the lights and stuff. I'll be
The
silly
great
with it
thing
for a
is
while.
that one, I believe the batteries were already in it. All you have to do is pull the little tab out,
Oh,
and then it's good to go.
to let it
Yeah,
connect then, so it
yeah,
doesn't drain the battery, but you can
exactly.
get it going.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to see that. Allie was saying, "Great stream, fellas! Congrats on the epic haul of figures." Court. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. Sorry, I'm running, guys. I know I'm going way over what I was talking with you, but that's kind of par the course for me. Hortensia said, "I'm still here, enjoying the conversation." Thank you,
oh,
Hortensia. I always
nice.
appreciate it. We got D in here for our Jurassic Chaos saying hi to Hortensia. Got to get going. Have a great night. No, say hi to Chilo and the boys from me if you're still in here. Always great to see you all. And I think, oh my gosh, did I just catch up? Did I just
Like,
catch up?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Larry will say this was a really fun time. Thanks and have a great night, everyone. Yeah, I
Thank you.
appreciate everybody coming in here and doing this. This went. I apologize, Larry, Anthony. I appreciate it very much. This went longer, and I didn't know what to expect. I never really done anything like this. I didn't know what was all going to be in it. So, if we went a little longer, I apologize.
No, man, I could have
That's
watched
fine,
you
man.
unbox stuff for like another hour. Honestly, it's just
That's
fun.
where you're like, go buy the horror box and then have us.
Yeah, I'm already looking forward to the next one because it is cool because I haven't looked up any of these other channels that did these unboxings like these mystery. So this was just brand spanking new to me. I mean, it was fun because I didn't know what you were gonna pull. I really had no idea. So
If you go
I
out
had
and
no
dig
like
into
frame
it,
of reference for it.
yeah, if you dig into it, there's I ran into quite a few on there. But honestly, it was after you were like, Corey, if you bought that, let's do a live stream. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
But then I started like searching. I'm like, somebody else has to have posted something with these. And then I saw Larry's, and then I dug even further. And then, yeah, that's where it was kind of the falling down the rabbit hole, you know?
yeah.
Well,
I gotta go check out Larry's video now.
Oh,
like
that's going.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
my
it
my
was some
problem
fun.
was the fact my problem was the fact that I'm a part of some toy groups on Facebook. So
Mm.
like I saw theirs before I got mine, and I was already like, oh no, like I was like, oh man, I don't. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I really hope I get something like not duplicates.
Right.
And I mean, at least I got like 50-50. I got like 7 out of the 14 were not duplicates.
Hmm.
And nothing against, I mean, nothing against the ones that I did get that were duplicates, but the boxes were just like, I'm like, come on, man. Like, really?
They're torn up pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
there was a
sucks.
couple.
Yeah,
There was a
that's
couple that were just like one. I mean, it was just the Razor Claw Alien in particular. That box was just completely ripped open. Um, and it was one that I didn't have. If had it been one that a duplicate of that, but even the duplicates, they were like pulled. The hanger tab was like torn off. So I mean,
oh no,
yeah,
I
there was
hate
just a bunch,
that.
yeah, there was just a bunch of stuff that I was like, eh. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I was fine with the 7 that I got, and even then, the prices for the 7 that I got, I mean, it was
You're
over
still
the
good.
what I paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what's great about this for Corey because he doesn't collect at all. So it will all be new for him. I mean, he's not going to
exactly.
have
Yeah.
any
That's
redundant pulls or anything like
Hmm.
that.
that was the thing that really yeah, kicked me into it because I think Larry, you even said that I think in your video you were like, if this is somebody that you're just starting your NECA collection, this is
It's perfect.
great
Yeah.
because you'll either it's just whether you like the franchise or whatever they throw in there, but you're not worrying about like, oh, I already have this one, or
Yeah.
you don't. That part of the worry is out of the equation. So, yeah, so that was like, well, that's a good way. I've always looked at some of these and thought about buying some of them, and I'm like, well, this is a good way to get a chunk. I mean, this is quite a few right off
Yeah,
the bat for the price. So yeah, we'll have to see what I go with some of them. Like some, like I'm not upset about them, but there's some that hit closer to my interest than others, but a lot of them hit well. So I'll just say that. I'm not going to complain one bit with this one.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, heck, if I would have gotten that box, I wouldn't have complained because out of those, I think I only had like 2 of the figures out of your lot. I had like
oh wow, yeah.
the Bursar Alien, and then I had the T800.
Yeah, I got a good head start on the Fire Team Elite aliens. I got
Yeah.
3 of those in there. So the Burster, the Spitter, and the Runner alien. So and then a couple other aliens. So no, like I said, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Yeah. And same
Thank you,
thing for
Yeah,
me.
NetCats.
man.
I only had two as well, and that was
Oh,
the
out of this,
209 and the Terminator. Yeah.
um,
Yep.
which I'm pretty excited about. But well, I tell you what, I know I went way over the time for tonight for you both. Hopefully, we
No,
can
not at
figure out
all. No,
something to do again to hang
yeah.
out and do this because you both have a lot of similar interests that I'm excited to talk about. So we'll have to do something again. But
Yeah. For sure,
before I
man.
go, I'm going to say again, I have both the year links in the description of the video. Please, if you haven't checked out their channels yet, please go out and do that. Do you have anything you want to throw out really quick before we close out for the night? Anything you got coming up? Anything you want to shout out?
You know what? I actually don't right now. I'm kind of in the process of rearranging things and doing all this stuff. You know, I got these new cabinets in, so after I'm done doing all that, then maybe I'll start putting out some more content
Sure.
again. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I had a blast doing this. I can't wait for the horror box, Corey. 'Cause I know you'll be ordering that tonight. I'll get a message from you like, yeah, guess what I did, you know.
Guess what I
Yeah, I
did?
came.
How about you, Larry? You got anything coming up?
Right now, I have some footage shot for some shorts of stuff that I just got in. Probably, if I have the time, I'm gonna do like a whole video of stuff I got. Most of my recent pickups, reviews, not so much yet because I haven't recorded anything. But yeah, it'll mostly be that. So look out for that. Just like I said, Corey, you'll find out what's in that damaged
I want to
box.
see what's in the punted box, the one that got
Right.
kicked in.
I mean, there's a clue if you look closely.
Oh,
I don't know
I'll
if
have
you
to go
see
back and look.
what's sticking, like kind of sticking up from the couch right there.
Oh, it's hard for me to see.
Oh,
Do I need to like
the
put
one
you
that's
up on
kind
the big
of
screen?
shadowed back there. That's a
Oh,
little.
is there a little
Oh, the it's a
cylinder there?
poster tube.
Poster or something?
The
Poster tube.
You
poster
got some
tube.
prints
Yep.
or something there?
Oh boy. Oh no. You
But
said that
that
got
was
smashed.
that was in that box.
Oh,
No.
but it's okay. It looks like it's okay.
Oh no, yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
There
Thank
was other
God.
stuff in that box, but
I just saw
that
that box and I was like, dude, that looks like somebody gave that the old punt
yeah.
up to your doorstep.
There was that, and then some other stuff I had to unbox. So like I said, I recorded that this afternoon, like some stuff for footage for shorts. So I'll post those sometime this week.
All right.
But beyond that, it'll be a haul video after that of everything that I just got recently.
Very cool.
I always love watching those, so I'll be checking it out for sure. Those are always fun to watch, but live vicariously through other people when they're like showing the hauls and everything.
Yep.
So, but if you don't mind, just real quick, hanging on for just a minute after we go off of live. But everybody that's been in the chat, I appreciate it so much. I know this is a little different format, a little different than what I've done before, but I thought it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I know I couldn't like get into the chat quite as quick as normal, but I really do appreciate everybody that was throwing comments out there. That's why we do these live streams, why it makes it so much fun. Love you all. I hope you all have a great end of the weekend, and we'll be all talking really soon. So have a
Later.
great one, everybody. We'll talk real soon.
See you guys.